Thank you so much for the first redeem times. We'll be starting in a bit. I'm just sending alerts and stuff. Hello everyone, we're just waiting for Shaybie to get started, but we're starting in just a second. Actually no, we'll go over and... Oh, looks like Shaybie's going there. She is talking to her chat, because she decided to do that. I'm gonna go over and jump over to... Am I just chatting while we wait for her to be ready? Oh, you're already ready. Never mind. I'll go straight to my actual thing. I was about to jump to my just chatting. Oh, I don't know how long your intro is. Anyways, this is Shaybie. We're here today and give you a shout out, Shaybie. There we go. Okay. Yes. Because we're deciding to do this as both us streaming, because that's the thing. I mean, there's actually nothing wrong. No one's just bothered wanting to do it. Yeah, because you're... No! I'm not... Just because I have myself on a plate doesn't mean I'm food. Oh, well... I don't want to be food. No. Oh, slime mode? Sure, Chimes. I will immediately go into a slime Just immediately give me a redeem to switch my stuff so I don't have stuff for sure. Oh, it's been fine. Big head. Why I open up stream. Vtuber. Oh, call me whatever. Oh, geez. Anyway. Well, it'd be annoying if it was able to. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I want slime mode. Slime. Life to slime. Not the hills. It's big. It's big head because I haven't zoomed in. I still haven't set myself correctly to where it would not show. But oh no. Okay. So would you like to give everyone or my side a little introduction to yourself? Oh, oh, there you go. I'm there. Okay. Is your curse that you have an underscore? Okay. What do you mean? Oh, headphones. Very nice. Yay. All right. Well, I guess to start this off, we can sort of go with it'd be good. We could start question. When did you actually start streaming though? Because like. Yeah, I mean, you've been going for a little. Wait, you've been going longer than me. You shot me longer than me. I'm like, wait a second. You you've been streaming for a hot second there. Let's go. You have any plans for your anniversary? Okay, so we'll just be doing an uncapped like song right now, right? Wait, no more 12 hours. That's just you saying that's not your normal stream time. The chaos can only be contained for so long. Yes. I'm doing very well. I'm currently a slime on my stream, but I can't really read your chat, but just because it's just your quality of going over is kind of blurry. But it's fine. Discord. I'd be more likely to. Oh fuck! Thank you, guys. You know.
So I gotta say everything over again.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna pretend that never happened.
Yeah, none of that ever happened, chat.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. This is Shaybie. She's the Say So Vtuber with you guys. Yeah. I didn't realize.
Don't lie to your audience like that. Do not lie to them like
that. Yeah, Tribe, you could have said something. Anyways,
me make chat bigger.
You know, because what happened? Oh fuck! I don't even have my fucking BGM going.
You're struggling. It's fine.
This is great. You know, we're like 5 minutes into this, and like everything's going great.
Yeah, that's why people don't collab with me. I just cause chaos.
It's fine. It's fine. Let me just open my BGM up.
The mom is just. I'm early. I know I am. Wayne, die.
Okay. Okay, so let's start it over. Okay, so
yes.
But really quickly, so you started streaming on January, And
January 24th.
Yes. And your plans for the anniversary. What are you doing for that again? You want to say that real quick?
I'm either doing a subathon or a donathon. It's probably going to be a subathon. It is going to be capped though. It's mostly going to be for rewards, but I'll probably do it longer than usual.
Okay, and for Shaybie's content, she generally does VR stuff, a variety of stuff. It's I don't know. You play game. You mostly just play games though, right?
Yeah, I mostly play games.
Like you could do another you could do a 3D model art stream or some bullshit. Yeah, you could.
I might.
It's in your skill set. I don't think you've done it.
Yeah, I haven't yet. I do plan on it though eventually.
Yeah. Because if I recall correctly, you make I don't know if you make. Well, you made your own 3D model, but you also do a lot of VR chat models you make for people. Nice.
You have not slept yet. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? Who hadn't slept?
Call me whatever hasn't slept yet.
Oh, is that? Oh, never mind.
The one who scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah. I thought that was Arcana, but no, it's a different person. Actually, no.
You are walking to wake yourself up.
Actually, I think isn't Arcana's Twitch name just I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm stupid.
Whatever. Okay, now
you haven't eaten. You can't call people out. Fuck you. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
You're always gonna forget something when you're doing shit. At least I already had your audio mostly set up.
Mostly. It's just that you weren't unmuting your desktop.
You know, it's fine. Anyways, it's fine.
Everything's fine.
I can switch over to my model though. Let me do that.
Yes.
Actually, no.
I need to turn my fan up. I'm gonna break for a minute, but I need my fan on.
Okay. Well, yeah, and I'll do some more proper in your questions once you get back from doing that fan.
I just got back.
Hello, Manayu and Chimes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do my highs. Hi, Astra. Hi, Dodge Challenger. Hello, call me whatever. Hi, Snail. How's everybody? Cars are fun. I don't know anything about cars.
Cars.
I
mean, do you know how to... why is my chat broken? Oh, that's cool.
You're just breaking everything today, aren't you?
Let me click refresh. You know what? It's fine. I can just I'll use the dashboard today.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Let me click enter. So my chat. So if in stream in the OBS thing, I normally use the chat there. It's not working. But
it just doesn't like you.
Hello. Yeah, it's fine. My stream's working, so that's what matters. Okay.
Someone joined the VC.
Wait, did someone?
Oh, it's just hello.
Wait, did someone join?
Hi.
Wait, why is it? Hold on, let me put a cap on the VC. Who the fucking joins a VC when I'm clearly live? Let me just.
I don't know.
Fucking.
I won't call them out, but we're live. You just ping. I ping. Everyone's pinging.
There. Usual limit 2 people. There.
Why don't you have a locked VC? I don't know. It's dying.
No. My VC is locked. It's only people that have access to it. It's people I collab with.
Yeah.
So like.
I am one of them. Yay.
Oh. Poor Mom, it's okay. I've done that before.
You're just being called a bad streamer by my chat. I love it. They're siding with me here.
Oh man. Oh jeez. No, it's my VC is set so like only people I've collabed with and I have access to it, so it's like not normally an issue. I've never had anyone like in this case it was a mistake. She was just trying to open my stream.
Yeah, I don't. Well, they're fine. I don't think they realize, which is all right.
Yeah, like oh, I've done that before, but not. Yeah, it's fine. But anyways.
Anyway, let's continue.
Let's continue.
This is chaos.
It's vital chaos.
You just said this would be more interviewy than others.
It is. No, this has been more interviewy, surprisingly enough. I don't think you realize that. Let me close
I
that.
haven't seen any of the interviews yet. I was gonna watch a VOD to prepare myself mentally, but I forgot.
Anyways, do you have so when you started like a year ago, what sort of actually do you even have your old model still? Do you?
Yeah, I do. It's somewhere in.
Porom, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry. I have it in VUp because I used to use VUp.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could pop it up if you want to.
Let me pop it up so I can show people my evolution.
Yeah. So,
I even have a video highlighted, and it's on my YouTube of my evolution that Ashura made for me. VUp is opening. Log in with Steam. It's gonna be a terrifying sight to see my old model again.
Oh no, here it comes. I'm just chugging. I don't normally put tea. No, sorry, I don't normally put honey in my tea, but I was like, you know what, why not put honey in here? Because it's fine. So it's chocolate chip tea with honey.
Be this one. Ooh. There's the old model.
Oh yeah.
I set it up.
Wait, why does it have like? What's going on with your model?
It was a different program. It was before I used.
Well, why are you a dog?
Why am I
a dog? Oh man, man, you know, it's kind of rude. There's a word you could use to describe you in your dog form, but like I think it might be rude. It just breaks switch to what?
Do it. So you again.
So what we're saying is was that your first model dog? Yeah. So your original model was a bitch.
Stop calling me a bitch.
You're a female dog.
But yeah, this is the old model.
No, the dog was it.
Yeah, the dog was the first model.
You gotta own it. Yeah. Porom here. You're right. You gotta own it. You're a badass bitch.
But hello, I am a dog. Nice to meet you, Shaybie_dog. This is my new model reveal. Be's the biggest bitch.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god. Okay, but actually back to what we were talking about. This was my original model. I made her in a night.
It's not too different design. Like your new one's better, but like design-wise, it's
design-wise similar.
Yeah. It's more like you just gone better and you just remade the model instead of like changing your design.
Yeah, I like the original design. That's why I didn't change anything. Yeah. I just changed the dress for a skirt and shirt, and then the heels for boots and thigh highs. And a new type of choker, different glasses.
Man, this music I have is very much not fitting for this. It's hilarious.
No.
It's just head empty Nintendo music, and then
I have mine on.
It's head empty Nintendo music, and it's just chaos review. It's great. It's great.
Okay, let me switch back to VC face so we can see my new.
I'm sorry, I finished my. It's been 10 minutes for stuff.
Hello.
And hello, Fanta as well. But yeah.
So this is the new model.
Yes, your new model. Yeah. Have you made any models for other people besides VR chat? I'm talking about VTubers.
Not for VTubers, but I have done commissions, and I am open to doing commissions for other VTubers.
Can I commission you a friendship? No.
Yeah. Okay. It's $50 per friendship, please.
What's a no? What? No, I do need probably. I actually know a lot of people who can help me with this, but my VR friends, I need to get my 3D model like converted properly over to VR chat.
I could probably do that.
Yeah, I know. I have it half converted from like. Oh gosh, one of the YouTubers who retired helped me with that. I can't remember what her old name was, but she did that, and then like I never properly used it. I kind of feel bad, but it's already like converted like 99% of the way.
Yeah. You would need to get it in the game.
No, she already converted in Unity or whatever bullshit. Like.
So I could probably be finishing, honestly.
But I think it's just like need to double check everything's working properly. Yeah, it's probably like she did like the hour work, and then I never used it. I felt bad.
And get your fucking VR set up. I know you have it.
Oh,
you told
it's
me.
my VR set's to my left.
Then fucking use it.
It's.
Play VR with me. You're my friend now.
I wasn't before.
My VR is also to my left.
I wasn't before.
You paid me. Yes, you are. But you paid me $50, so it's confirmed.
You don't need to know about that.
Chaos.
Oh.
I should have added that to my intro. Like, yeah, I'm a 3D modeler and I'm shit at it, but I do it.
Yeah, I mean, your intro kind of got cut off because I didn't realize you were muted, but it's fine. I think at this point, your intro was short anyways, and at this point, they got the vibe anyways. It's fine.
My vibe is just chaos and screaming for 2 hours almost every weekday. And then screaming at Blender because I hate them.
Yeah.
And yet I work with them every single fucking day.
You see my hand going, like, the hand tracking was going, like, to the left because that's me picking up my...
Yeah, it's like, yep, here it is. I just don't use it.
Oh, no, this is, I'm holding my, my teacup right now.
I thought you were picking up your bro. Here it is. I have it. I just don't use it.
No, literally, I can almost reach my Vive headset. It's
you
not
have a fucking Vive and you don't use it?
I used it a bunch. It's been...
Nice.
Okay, I have a Vive headset. I also have, like, a huge ass room that's, like, empty. It's, like, perfect VR. That's why I'm streaming. I literally got this apartment because I
room.
It's not
fucking room with an Oculus Rift S and I still play VR.
Yeah, like I got this apartment because I was like, oh, this would be a good place for I want to do VR. VR is just.
And yet you never do.
I did play a lot. I did, like, before I started streaming.
I know, here you are. You never play.
I mean, it's just...
You make friends with somebody who does play VR a lot. It's like, oh, okay, no.
No, it's just VR streaming is really hard, and I have not been playing many games.
I can teach you how to set it up.
It's for, yeah. I mean, you can help. It's more like before. I mean, depending on what you do. I also have Vive trackers. I have 3 Vive trackers.
So you have an index, and you have full body.
Yes. Ew.
You have an index and full body, and you don't fucking play anything.
Thanks, Fonta, for that. This is about you. This is about you, Shaybie. Oh, Jesus.
No, yeah, but you have a fucking Valve index in full body.
I can't. A5. I can't do that right now. I don't think. Or I can try. Sure. We shall attempt to do what A5 is mentioning while we do this. It's fine. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just pretend the world's on fire because it is always on fire.
Oh. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Alright.
Mr. Oh, I have the best headset and
it's not actually the best headset. It's not actually the best headset. It's a very good one though.
I have a very good headset, even better than Shaybie's, and I don't fucking play VR.
You know how it is. It's fine.
I'm just gonna keep going off about it.
You know, I will say though, I did play. I think the most usage I got out of it was honestly fucking VR chat, because that's such a weird thing. Like,
you say as most of the people in my chat play VR chat.
But like, no, with everyone, you'll play other VR games for like 5 hours. And
sure.
VR chat, oh my god. Okay, this is like not directly related to you. You should tell me, your weird ass VR chat stories, but they're not near. I know it's not nearly as weird as what peak pandemic VR chat was the best.
Sure.
That was the weirdest shit. Like you got people like the most broken ass people. I know it's still like that, but like it's like you just like they would just tell you, they're like go walking into a room and telling you like war stories or some bullshit. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Like it was a regular thing though. I know it's like it happens now, but it was a regular thing like during when everyone was playing.
Yeah. But it's still happening. Like VR chat is still extremely active. Like it has not died down.
Yeah. It's just
especially with the Quest 2.
Yeah. It's just like VR chat still has what's it called? Oh, I should probably pull this up. Like there's still a lot all that weird stuff still happening. Oh, sorry, quick change something before she killed me. Here's the thing, Shaybie. No, sorry. Here's the thing. Yeah, I'm immortal, but would you like to become, I know you're not a magical girl yet. Would you like to become a magical girl? You would still not be able to kill me. I know Lampy is warning me about you murdering me.
Yes, I will.
But you can't.
Is Lampy in your chat?
Yeah, Lampy's in my chat.
She kills you. Okay, well, somebody in my chat said, why does he kind of sound like my boyfriend? Are you hiding this from us?
Hey, yo. Hey, I mean, as far as I'm aware, I'm single.
As far as you're aware, so you might be secretly dating this person without knowing. Knowing it.
But seriously, Shaybie, you should tell us some of your cool. You probably have some good VR chat stories.
A lot of them involve Snail, who's in my chat. Okay. I've been sent by Ashura at gunpoint. The first thing I see is Vor on stream. Okay. Ow. Out of all the games that released in modern day VR chat, some of the most active communities ever. True, because I'm actually in a role-playing group for the LPD.
So we're saying
the fucking police department.
So you're fucking LARPing.
Yeah. It's fun. I like doing it.
Well, here's is it RP or ERP?
Yes, totally economical roleplay chat. Yes, Dick, I agree.
Oh, this fucking.
This man said ERP with Lolly. See him out.
Wait, I did not say that. I did not.
I said Lolly Police Department, then you said ERP.
We're
calling Die out on my stream, guys. The door's right there.
I didn't hear the fact it was just Lolly. Same question though.
Yeah, it was economical roleplay or European roleplay.
I just heard I just heard it like you're doing. I didn't hear that part of it. I was like, oh, you're doing RP, and like I was distracted or something. Like, oh.
You were distracted by the fact, like, oh, she might ERP.
But why RP as that when you can just dress up as a bunch of Knuckles?
True.
Yeah.
I actually have a avatar, which is no, we are religious, but it's actually Ugandan Knuckles in a maid outfit from Nekoparu.
Why is that a thing?
It's beautiful. Next time I'm playing VR chat, I'll wear it. Because we have VR Fridays, and we're doing VR chat again Friday.
Well.
Snayman, Snail. Yes, me and Snail have a religion. It's called Snurch. I am a seven-leaf mother.
Yeah.
How about you don't?
Oh, so so maybe what sort of other VR games do you normally play besides VR chat though? Have you played
Oh, go ahead.
Have you played what's the weird you'll know which one I'm talking about. The one that everyone uses where it's like the full body like actual moving around and people like jump over bridge and stuff. It's the one that's like it's like
Blade Sorcery?
Huh? Not Blade Sorcery. Not Blade Sorcery. It's
Because I only had 2 games that support full body: VR chat and Blade Sorcery.
Oh no, there's another one. There's another one full body. It's
Beat Saber?
It's not actually. It's not. Maybe it's not full body, but you can move around when the movement system in that game is you actually like when you actually grab, you're actually fully like grabbing on the walls and moving with your hands and stuff. I don't know if maybe there isn't leg tracking and stuff, but there's.
that one.
VR
That's always fun in
game
VR,
with climbing.
Also, welcome, Bars. I forgot to say hi, but welcome.
Not climbing.
We got distracted. Dick Simulator.
let me go up to my Steam library. And can I sort by VR games in Steam? Can I?
Yes, you can.
Yes, okay. Yes, I clicked VR.
Yeah.
Not Phasmophobia. I own. It's a game I own, so I should be able to see in 1 second. Boneworks. Boneworks is actually insane. Have you played Boneworks?
It's fun. I love it.
But I thought Boneworks had full body tracking.
It doesn't?
No, I thought it did.
Or it does?
I
haven't tried it yet. I haven't played it since I got my full body. I haven't had time to.
If it doesn't have full body tracking, it is the most advanced movement system that I played while VR. It's also
I think it does have full body because I saw a video with someone kicking the people in there.
Yeah, like if it doesn't have full body track, it has like the tracking out this. You need to have your VR legs to play Boneworks. It is the game that will make you sick if you're not ready for it. Like.
Yeah, I played it. I still have to get through the first. Oh my god!
Thank you so much for the follow, Kazuma Star.
You scared me.
Wait, how did that scare you? Did you hear it?
Because you're streaming it.
I know, but did you hear it?
Yeah.
How did you? Oh yes, you okay? So your chat. Well, no wait. Why are you watching my? Okay, if you want to.
Because.
Yeah.
Watch.
Okay, I guess that's a way to do it. That's a way to do it. Yeah.
Get your trap by having it.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not full body tracking, but it has mechanics to make the environment move along. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not full body tracking, but they have the fucking most advanced ass setup ever. It's insane. Just like.
It's really fun.
It feels
if y'all have VR, y'all need to try Boneworks.
If you have VR, first play Beat Saber and shit.
True.
And get your VR legs. And then
get
just
some legs.
Yeah, like just
pay $550 for legs.
Yeah, get your VR legs. Yeah. Oh, Beat Saber is also fun. Beat Saber can be interesting to stream. Like okay, here's the thing though. If I do start streaming VR, I actually need to get mods. I did notice that.
Yeah.
Because like I don't really have mods. But I don't have your chat.
I only have swag.
I don't have your chat though. Like your chat is abusive.
Yes,
I don't know if I could trust them without a mod.
Mine is just chaos. They abuse me with hydrates. Then my mod that's usually here. He's not here right now because he's busy with exams. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his last exam today, but he's like when he's here. When I go AFK, they just spam hydrate.
Yeah, what is your hydrate or DMAT?
I don't know, like 500.
Oh, why is it so expensive?
Oh, 250.
Okay, cool. I got that.
I also have. God damn
it.
Thank you. I need to get another. No, do not drown me.
You can put a timer on it. I put a 5-minute timer on mine.
I like seeing their like, oh yes, we should drown her. It's funny. Base games on VR is an already serious mods added just his. Yeah, that's true. Mods just make it feel more cool.
Yeah. For mods for what? I'm talking about not mods of the VR games. I mean mods as in moderators in chat.
Yeah, that too.
Because like, oh hey Jay, yeah.
Please no killing of me, please. Do not kill me.
Don't kill Shaybie. At least wait until you give us a couple hours and she'll be like tired from stream and then like wait to end the stream. Then you can kill her. But we need her live during stream.
God damn it, Die. Why are you siding with them? I'll eat you again, damn it. Mister, I have a fucking index and full body and I don't play VR.
I can literally see one of my index trackers. I mean, one of my 5 trackers.
Mine are right below me. They're on the little plate.
They've been sitting on top of my I have a printer. I don't use that much. Like I don't have anywhere to put my fucking index, so it sits on top of my printer. But it's
I'll fucking do it.
Just do it. Don't be a coward.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
There you go. I ate you.
She ate me. Now I'm small. I'm gone.
No, you're off free.
Remember, everyone, the V in Vtuber is for 4.
Yes, it is. It's not for virtual. It's for war.
And with all the horny ass VTubers, it's definitely not for virgin either. They're definitely just propagating. That's how you get. By the way, that's the real way you get VTuber children.
Oh, pattern remote.
Yeah.
Somebody said pattern remote. 走れそりよ風のように月見あれをかろうかろう
Oh, that's beautiful. Did you said you got that commissioned?
Yes, I did. For
That's nice.
28 bucks.
Nice.
There's also a pink one.
Nice.
You can see up there.
I have this. You know, I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna leave this music, but like it's just very not fitting for the stream.
I'm gonna flip her. And she will be on right next to my heart. That's literally every time she consumes someone.
This is literally like super. This is like one of the Mario themes playing in the background.
Oh,
as you be a gremlin, it's hilarious.
This is chaos. Like I said, streaming with me will not go smoothly. It'll be chaotic.
It's fine. It's actually, you know, this is honestly, it's pretty smooth now. I can even read your chat. Discord has decided to.
Discord has decided to bless us.
Actually, no. Maybe it's when you have a 3D. I wonder.
It could be in my memory.
No, yeah, it could be your computer hardware wise. Like when you need a 3D model, it was like it's not like that's using more.
I still have it open.
Okay, I have no idea then.
It's just Discord blessing us.
Yes, we can read your chat right now.
Oh yeah, my mom's in chat. Hi, mamas.
Oh, you're who?
My mom.
As in like, actual
my
mom?
Genuine birth mother.
Okay, yeah. I was like, you made your own VTuber model. Was your actual mom? that's cool.
Yes, it is my literal mother.
So I guess that answers that question. Just it's like, oh, did you tell your parents that you were a VTuber? I guess that's a yes.
Yeah, no, they had no idea at all.
They found, and you this is when you're revealing now. You're just like, oh yeah, I am your child.
Like, hello, mother. Wait, where am I? Where am I? I need to do a bit. Hello, mother.
I assume it's Joy, if I'm reading it.
Mother. Yes, it is. Mother.
Don't eat your mom. I think that's
no.
She's gone. I think
No, she's gone.
I think that Shaybie ate her mom. Oh no, there she is. There she is.
Mother. Hello, mother. I love you. Mwah.
It's
Blah. I was changing clothes and I just got home from work. Well, I'm early. Blame die.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Highball queen.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
What sort of like non-VR games have you played lately though?
We started One Shot. We've been playing.
One Shot.
We finished South Park Stick of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting South Park Scratch Your Butthole. We do some Phasmo every here and there. Lots of Dead by Daylight.
So you're saying you're not playing Phasmo in VR?
I do, but sometimes I can't.
Okay.
Nothing is ever fine when Shay's around.
Wow. Oh, so if you guys use any redeems for, actually literally either of us, and we miss it, just say something. Especially my setup right now, I don't know how my Stream Elements chat broke, but I have to look at this Twitch dashboard or my stream right now. But
I can see mine.
Yeah, I have you know like when you're like, I guess it's a little different in slops, but like that's a different question in a second. But I have Stream Elements has like a pop-out chat that I can use. It's really nice, and there's also a built-in one for OBS. I can switch to that one. It's probably working, but yeah.
You broke it. How rude.
Yeah. Let me actually.
I break everything.
Chat.
Yes, it is actually really at some parents.
That is broken as fuck. I open up the chat again. It's just a transparent box. Nice. I probably have to reboot.
You're just breaking everything.
No, it's probably if I would if I were to like grab.
Nice.
No. If I would go and what's it called? I'm blanking. What's that? Oh, whatever. It's not important. It's just a little broken. Hi, Rexy. Oh, hey, I have a moderator here. Now you guys oh, hydrate. Yes, I will hydrate.
Yes, hydrate.
And a stretch. Oh.
My name is doing a funny little MMO called Fantasy Star Online 2. I have played it a little bit. It just wasn't my style, I guess.
Oh, Fantasy Star Online 2. Oh.
I liked it. It's just I have other games I would rather play.
Wait. Oh, is Fantasy Online Star Online like MMO? I thought it didn't have the massive part in MMO because it's all instanced.
I don't know.
I don't know if I would consider Fantasy Star Online MMO.
But yeah,
like it's in the vague genre of it at the very least.
Yeah. But yeah, like I've been talking to people about like, oh yeah, my mom watches my streams and she loves to drop by chat and everything. People are surprised, and I'm just like,
yeah, like
my family wants to support me, and if they want to come watch me, they can. I'm not going to change how I act around them.
So when's your family getting to 5 mil bit badge?
Mom.
It's only $50,000.
I forgot to start my timer. Hey Google, start a 5-minute timer.
What for what? Oh, to redeem.
For Pato
Oh, imagine. Yeah. So the reason that I say that Fantasy Star Online isn't super like an MMO is if it's an MMO then Genshin Impact is an MMO. I think.
Yeah, true.
Well, you can if that 50. I think my head's blocking chat a little bit. Or it is that $50,000 something. But
it's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah. Like honestly, I think the reason I enjoyed Genshin, I don't play anymore. Actually, did you play Genshin ever at all?
I did a little bit.
Okay.
I get back into it.
Yeah, I played it for like a year. I think the reason I enjoyed it is because it's basically a MMO. It's
like I enjoyed MMOs as a kid, but it's starting to like die down for me how much I used to like it.
Yeah, well, the thing is like Genshin is like a very streamlined MMO, which I guess Fantasy Star Online is kind of like that too, which I probably would get into. I don't like playing joining MMOs and stuff that've been out for like too long. I was like, you know, it's like
you like to be fresh and party.
Yeah. No, or at least not too old. It depends. I will say Final Fantasy 14 I did play for a little bit. Have you played that?
Yeah, I did.
That's actually what I would suggest to most people to want to play MMO.
Like, I like MMOs. It's just kind of like, now that I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of at the point where like most of the games I play, I want to be able to stream.
Yeah. You should, have you...
But I have started playing more games in my off time. Like, chat has screamed at me to start taking more breaks because I'm constantly working.
What's your, you want to pull up your schedule, or you can just say it, either way.
Okay, I think I have my schedule somewhere in my computer.
Yeah, if you would like to share with us.
I shall share with the class. Let me download it up.
Let's look at how crazy, because today you would always stream today, yeah? So
yeah, I always
you're a little early today because we decided to do it on when my normal time is.
Yeah, because I wanted to be considerate.
Well, I mean, it's nice because you don't really have a consistent schedule, I think.
I do. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Here's my schedule.
Oh, it's a little big. It's a little chunky. Yeah,
it's a little chunky.
My thinking was, if it's gonna buffer. Well, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
All right, so you do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wait, do you almost stream every? Oh no! It's just I don't know.
I take 3 days off a week.
Okay, 3 days off a week. All right. That's
I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Okay. That's fine. That's not too
much. It's a decent schedule.
Yeah.
Because I'm able to manage.
No, that's fine.
I've been doing it for a few months.
Yeah. Having those breaks is definitely good though. Yeah. you don't like have to play games off those breaks, but like not streaming every day is good.
Yeah, like I'm honestly considering taking more like days off.
You can do, because that's 4 days a week. You can do 3 if you want.
I'm honestly considering that. I know chat won't be like mad because they know that I overwork myself a lot.
Yeah, you can definitely do 3 days a week is something I see a lot of people do. You can consider doing.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, you got hydrated. Let me give
But yeah, like I was saying, like I overwork myself honestly. Because like I work on models for VR chat. I stream. I'm constantly working with artists and stuff for stream and for my VR chat models.
Like a lot of oh, is this gonna work? Oh, cool.
Plus, I'm trying to manage the social life on top of that.
Okay, I got
my home life and I'm just like everything is piled up.
I got a functional chat. I pulled up the OBS one instead of Stream Elements. I'm not sure what the difference is, but hooray.
Yes, you have. Shut up, Lampy. I made you admit you have a cult.
Lampy's cult. Everyone loves Lampy's cult.
We do love Lampy's cult. I made him admit he has one. Hi, Swag. What's a social life? Explain this concept to me.
Social life? Isn't that the thing? Isn't that the thing on Twitter?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Then we have one.
Like, did you like before you started like streaming? Did you actually you've met a lot of people like for VTubing, yeah?
Yeah.
Were you the type of person who didn't have many friends before you started streaming?
Not really.
Like you had friends.
Like I'm a very social person.
Because I wasn't sure if like. Yeah, so you had a lot of friends, and then did they put? Oh no, I think I recall you saying this off stream list. Your VR chat friends are the ones that got you into streaming, right?
No, actually, it's an old friend of mine that I met before I even like had a computer that could run anything. Like I met him, and then I saw him streaming, and I was just like, wow, like this is something I've wanted to do my entire life. And now here I am, got my computer, started streaming, been almost a year.
Nice. How the fuck did he manage to get a computer during the pandemic? It's still hard to, like, how do you manage?
Graduation present.
No, it's not the expense. It's still hard to even find this shit.
I got lucky.
Like, that's the fuck thing about it right now. Like, it's not even, okay, stuff's more expensive, and it's just impossible to find. Like, if I wanted to get, I'm not like, at this point, super caring about it, but if I wanted to buy, like, a Switch or something, it's a pain in the ass to buy a Switch.
I have one.
Like, you could do it if you're really, like, oh, you have to just, like, you have to actually refresh every, like, when they, like,
I got lucky and found mine at GameStop for $300.
Weird, yeah. Or if you want to play over MSRP, that's an option. Fuck that. Fuck scalpers.
I paid it up front.
Yeah. You can just go. Like GameStop has them sometimes. Actually, it's probably easier to get it from Best Buy, but Best Buy's shipping for online is garbage. Like literally the worst.
Me and Swag actually, we were hanging out because he was home for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And we all went to the mall, me and some of my friends. And we went to the mall. And it turns out like they had one Switch left over from their Black Friday sale. And I got the last one.
Did he get it at the Black Friday sale price?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Which is $300. And then on top of my warranty and all that, it came up to like $370.
Wait, you're the type of person that buys a warranty on like electronics?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to break it and then be out of that for God knows how fucking.
Those third-party warranties are so bad.
Like my Swag actually has.
Have you ever actually dealt with like Square Trades ones? Like actually dealing with them is so bad. Yeah. Buying from. I mean, if it works out for you, it's fine. But like.
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered dealing with those. A lot of stuff comes with like a year or two warranty, anyways.
Yeah, it was like a year warranty, I think.
So is it? But the Switch already has that, so it's like 2 years now, I guess.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Whatever.
Plus, I got a protector.
Yeah, it's good. But Amazon's like prices for the Switch are actually, if you're buying for Amazon, it's gonna be the same price.
Yeah.
The issue is Amazon sells out like fucking immediately because everyone prefers to buy from there because Best Buy.
That's why it was easier for me to get mine in person, and then I don't
yeah,
have to wait for it to ship, and they're staring at my door like, where the fuck is it?
Well, depends. How long does it take for you to stuff? If you order something from Amazon, does it take longer than 2 days to get to do?
It's usually 2 or 3.
Okay, I'm like.
But I'm the type, once I see your package is out for delivery, I'll just stare at
you just stare at your. I don't necessarily do that until the day of.
When it says out for delivery, that's when I do it.
Have you ever had like where actually do you get Amazon Flex deliveries a lot to your area? Amazon Flex is where you actually will see on the map of like the actual GPS location.
We don't have that yet.
Okay, where I am, it's like, okay, first of all, those are the worst drivers you can possibly get, but also, the people do that. You'll see, okay, you're out for delivery at 10 a.m. and then you'll see it like drive by your fucking apartment and kind of like park somewhere. I swear to God, they park somewhere like 4 or 5 hours, and then eventually and then it shows up to your place. Like, what happened?
What the fuck?
I'm like, I don't care that like I only don't like it because I can see it was sitting for hours. Like maybe they just want to just like took time off from that shift. Like I'm sure there's a reason that there's someone around that, but like I understand they don't pay them enough, but like it's just like they need a nap. Sure, yeah, I don't know, fucking know. Yeah.
Why does it get a scam email from UPS? Perfect timing, thank you. Scam emails, let's go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, $50 reward from UPS. I don't fucking use UPS.
UPS is okay. The only one that's bad is FedEx and some of the smaller.
Yeah.
FedEx is terrible.
They are.
Like there's USPS is really fucking good actually. In general, they're
usually early.
Yeah, fucking postal service in the States is actually amazing.
I love how this went from VR into
don't worry.
Postal service.
No, like yeah, but like, well, because this is how you get shit. Like it, when I've like ordered stuff from like when I ordered my VR headset, I think it was like FedEx delivered it. And then they're like, well, you weren't home. I was like, bro, I haven't left my apartment in like 4 months. Except for like going to Costco like once every like 3 weeks.
It says Costco.
Yeah. Fucking I know I was home. They literally didn't even knock. I can't remember if I had to go to FedEx to pick it up or not, but
why, you have it. You just don't fucking do that.
Red's asking you about chat. Why is Die eating Die? What do you mean? Ah.
Oh, I'll eat Die. I'll eat Die again.
I have a little laying for of me on my. Wow, Shaybie, have you gotten your anime emotes yet?
Not yet.
Have you checked to like?
Let me check.
Because I literally got mine yesterday.
Emotes.
Viewer rewards.
Coming soon. God damn it.
Sag. This is so far.
I want my Wiggly boy.
Let me go. Okay, you need your.
I want my Wiggly boy.
You need these. Where's my fucking emotes? Here it is.
I want my Wiggly boy. You have your Wiggly boy. Fuck you.
I got it yesterday.
I'm putting it my Wiggly boy.
Here.
We'll have my Wiggly boy on screen.
I have RGB thighs.
Oh yes, the booty. Yeah, when you sent me that, I was like booty. Because he sent me that like in the middle of the night, and I was like booty. Where's my Wiggly boy? Wiggly boy!
Nah, there we go.
Look at him go!
I love Wiggly. It's like hello Demon King. We got the forearm Wiggly. Yes. Yeah, the Wiggly is like the thing that I think pretty much everyone's gonna have.
They're getting very popular very fast.
Well, they're already popular right before like everyone like partners had them.
And then somebody was like, I take commissions, and everyone paid them.
Wait, really? There's a template. There's a template.
What?
Yeah. There's a template. There's a template. Well, the one that mine was not made from a template. I got mine made by Kit, who's making a bunch of free wiggles for a bunch of people. Because Kit just wants people to have everyone have a wiggle. But yeah, wiggles isn't something everyone's gonna have.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually depends. If the person who you commissioned probably did it in
Yeah, they actually.
They probably did it with oh, hi, I see Rexy in the other. Oh no, it's my chat. Never mind. I saw Rexy in your chat. But
you want a wiggle?
Yeah.
Wiggles are very cute.
The wiggle's cool, cute.
Like, look at my wiggle.
Yeah. Every VTuber needs a wiggle.
We all need wiggles. Like, if you're a VTuber,
yeah,
get a wiggle.
Like I see yours. I don't know. It's not made from the same. It's not made from the template. From what I can tell.
Yeah.
The animation. Well, the animation frames are a little different from yours.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's like the same concept. So like, it definitely just made itself. Mine's also not made from template because Kit didn't know there was a template, and it made.
I didn't know either.
They made their own template. But yeah.
But now we all have Wiggly Boys.
But everyone needs Wigglies.
Everyone needs Wiggly.
Wait, pending approval. Do you? Oh right, I forgot. Is that still a thing for people where they don't get instant emotes? I forgot.
I do. I get it.
Demon King Russo. Do you? So you're saying you don't have instant emote approval? I don't know when you get that.
I think after 90 days of no infractions.
So after 90, you'll have it. 90 days. It has 3 months of streaming.
Yeah,
You'll get it.
Let me see.
I think it's 90 days of affiliates. Oh, thank you so much, Subaru.
60 days since 60 days overall.
I need a fucking.
And don't receive any warning.
Yeah. 90 days will go by in a flash, or 60 days, whatever it is. It'll go by in a flash. Don't you worry.
I just looked. It's 60.
60 days will go by in a flash. That's nothing. That's literally nothing.
Okay, somebody's asking a question.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm personally thinking of becoming a VTuber for fun soon. Any tips by chance? Just have fun with it, honestly.
Here. Let me give a proper ass tip. Okay. If you do not know how to draw or anything, or you don't know how to character design, go to an artist, a good one, and get a good ass character design. That could be like $200 for a character design, but with ref sheets. But don't go and get a $2,000 or like $1,000 model. Get a character design, and then use that to PNG stream for like, I don't know, a little bit. And if you don't end up streaming whatever, you still got good ass OC. Having good character design matters so much. And you can PNG stream with it. You can use that reference you have to go and get a live 3D made later or a 3D model. It's the foundation for you, and you can get cheaper too. $200 is normally what I consider artists do you normally go for like 2.0 models. It's like they're really fucking good artists to do those. You can go to a lot of artists you can get for like $100 and cheaper or whatever, and they're probably running really good as well. But like some people, their brains just wired for character design. I swear to God, they're just so fucking good. Like
mine is really simple, but I want to say like it's a good type of simple.
Yeah, no, I think you did pretty well for your character design. Like it's recognizable. Like it's
simple,
hard.
But it's still unique.
Yeah. Like you can tell. Like I think your main issue is that 3D models are kind of shit for streaming with.
Yeah.
Like
without tracking.
But no matter how much, unless you go full ass like who's that fucking 3D VTuber or not VTuber?
Centrea?
Not Centrea. The 3D person. She doesn't call herself VTuber.
I know who you mean.
It's like there's unless it's like she has full body tracking. She does her own stuff. It literally looks like pure no.
No, it's not that.
It's like 3D
3D something. It's
model streamer with phone.
Like she has the balls and everything. She gets perfect tracking.
Like she has like the full ass thing. She even had a thing where like she just have her phone like like she had a phone.
Like she has her phone attached to her.
Yeah, like it's like her whole environment. She basically she has her whole ass environment done. She also doesn't hide her face. She's not a VTuber. I'm blanking on what her name is, but like.
Then again, I don't even hide my face. Like people can find my face.
No, I know, but like there's a different. You're still streaming as a VTuber.
I'm still a VTuber.
You're still a VTuber.
Like,
she's more of like it's like the Western side of the community.
Yeah, she's just kind of like.
She's like. It's very different, but it's fine. Unless you have like that, 3D models are always going to be kind of shit, honestly. It's hard to make 3D models good. It's literally the equivalent to like $1,000 live 2D is like a $4,000 or $5,000 3D model.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, because what do you make your 3D models in? Are you make?
I make them in Blender.
Okay, so you are doing in Blender. So that's why they definitely don't look like they don't. I don't think they're I don't think they're Vroids because you don't have that bad Vroid look.
I used to have Vroid, but not anymore.
Yeah. Vroid is actually better than it used to be, and it's also always been a little better for the girl models. Oh my god, the male Vroid is pretty bad, but
it's terrible. I tried working with it. I was like, no, I cannot do it.
I know you're moved past it, but if you ever want to have a base model for a dude, Vkatsu's better, or Koikatsu.
Okay.
That's what mine is. I have a hentai model. It's fine. it's edited in Blender heavily, but my base model is...
Your base model is made for porn.
Well, yeah.
It's bad because I know the game you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's Vkatsu. My model is actually from Vkatsu specifically because there's no ambiguity on rights usage if you pull it from Vkatsu instead. But which Vkatsu is just Koikatsu with the dicks and tits or off.
Koikatsu actually has a function.
Yeah. Vkatsu models, rigging him is like, I don't know, but you can pull him out as like a raw model and just work a bit. If I believe Rexy is doing from Koikatsu, because
I did mine from Blender and then
yeah. Like Koikatsu has a really good character designer, like way better than fucking Vroid. Like
Vroid's okay if you're just starting out, but honestly, I'm glad that I upgraded away from that.
Well, I just mean like, Vroid just. I think people have never used...
Very limited.
I don't think people have used a truly good, like, character designer. Because, like, like a lot of really deep end weebs, like, oh yeah, Koikatsu's design is really easy to make a good character there. The only issue is rights, as in if you actually have the rights to use it, for like the mod packs and stuff. But it's not super big deal for if you're a new streamer, honestly. But you're
like, if you're new, you don't even have to be a VTuber to start VTubing. Like I didn't start VTubing.
You can also you always can another option you can do is there's just a reality app. You can pull your model from you make a model in that. It looks actually pretty fucking good. The only thing is it's you're gonna it'll look good for everyone who's not a VTuber. We're like, oh, it's really good, and realists are like, oh yeah,
and then we just look over there like,
oh, it's a reality. Here's the thing, it looks like every reality model looks like a reality model, but it looks good. Every it's only a big deal if you start selling merch, right? Yeah, Porom, honestly, yes. Unless you start selling merch. If you're a partner with a Koikatsu model, don't. Like if you're a partner, yeah. Well, like if you get partner on Twitch, pay for a real model at that point, or something.
Like honestly, like I agree. Honestly, like if you have the rights to it, which you do, because they specifically stated you are allowed to.
Oh no, for me, I could get merch. Oh, that's handy. I wouldn't, but I think I could get. Merch with my model and stuff. Like I'm completely fine because I went for Vkatsu, or she went for Vkatsu, and I committed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do merch for my model because it would not look the best because it's a 3D model. You would commission an artist.
That's why you would get art and pay for the commercial rights.
That's what I want to do soon.
Yeah.
Have you done any merch?
Not yet.
Yeah, I know it's. Are you gonna do any merch in the next couple weeks for in time for your anniversary? Cause that'd be a cool thing.
That would be cool, honestly, but like right now I can't really afford to pay an artist, and I can't get everything set up in time.
Hey, Shaybie's chat. So someone make Shaybie something to use for a merch thing. Do it. Do it.
I'm assuming that there are people that can commission 3D models, right? Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm one.
Yes,
Hi.
there's tons of really good people to. If you want a Vroid based, if you're going for a feminine model, a girl model, whatever, you can get a Vroid based model. That's fine. Actually, even now, you can get pretty fucking good Vroid based models. Those are cheap. If you want a male character, I would really suggest the custom one.
Males are really
it's just Vroid. It's better now. It's better. But yeah, it truly is better than it used to be. But I would still sort of suggest, yeah, not.
But yeah, a lot of people, like I personally do commissions, but I do know like a few that like they have really good models for not that much, honestly. Like,
you can also go to Booth and just get a model for like $20.
Yeah, true.
It's just not gonna be unique, but they're like fucking good.
Like those models are amazing, especially the art chat ones.
Yeah, it's important to mention. There's also I know both of us are 3D models, but majority of people want, well, like we said earlier, will want to lean towards Live 2D as like an end goal, just because it's not because 3D models are bad. It's a software we have to use.
Like
it's a software. The problem is, like, and I'm sure you'll agree with me this. VC Face, which is basically the best software we have to do for VTubing, is not the best.
It's not.
It's gone way better. Have you fucked with adding props yet?
Not yet.
Because you can just add props now. It's really cool. It's basically you get a PNG and you just drag it on. It kind of is a very scuffed
How do you do that? I'm not on the newest update anyway. I'm not on the newest update.
It's not even. It's been like 3-4 updates since, but sure.
Funny thing is, if I were a normal human model, but also I got my own personal character design.
Yeah. You can do all sorts of things.
With the right artist, you can do whatever.
Yeah. Well, right art. Actually, for non-humanoid models,
Alien X from Ben 10.
Yeah. I mean, you can. Okay. Well, Finch forever since I've seen Ben 10, but I'm sure you can do whatever.
Let me put it in my screen.
Yeah. You can definitely. You could definitely do that. It's more of a matter of like, well, don't just copy it, but like something in that, like, it's like, oh, it's like a similar. Oh god, I've seen some asset rips, people. Ooh. Okay, so something like a shadow character. So
like a shadow dude.
Yeah, it's like a shadow. So we're talking about like a design where maybe you can have, instead of like dots, you can have like a Milky Way galaxy or whatever in the background, and then you can have your eyes.
One of my friends actually, he has a model like that for VR.
So something like a Milky Way galaxy or something, and then for the eyes, maybe like you can make your eyes like purple or something. And maybe someone.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
We have a friend who has a model kind of like that.
Nice. Yeah. There's a few people I can think of that have similar models. They're not very common, and they're kind of hard to make look good. But when you do get it looking good, I would say, how would you make that? Would you make that look good in 3D? Because I think it would just look kind of weird.
Like my friend has done it really well.
You could do it in 3D. I think you would have to do Blender for that to look good in 3D.
Yeah, you'd have to do it in Blender.
Because it would just look weird if you did it with like Vroid. Like it would probably just look like you're doing blackface or something.
I think it's a cube map. I'm not sure. But
yeah, but no, you could totally do that.
Yeah, honestly, like if you find the right person, you can do it.
I know there's Shady has a not similar really, but he has like the face is gonna be sort of similar. Where he's like a void creature, basically. Like it's a design you can do. Yeah, like VTube. I think half that I was talking about is VTube Studio. So like VC Face is bad, and then VTube Studio, which people use for live 2Ds, is really fucking good. So it's like. It's just we have this weird disparity between like live 2D models where the live 2D tech is actually more limited, but the software it just so happens the software that people use for it is way better. It's not even in theory if we had an unlimited budget works, it'd be possible which we already have examples of like a couple people doing it, like with crazy ass full body setups. 3D can be better. It's just this, we don't have the software for it. Like,
yeah, good, honestly.
Like if you got 3D also is more hardware intensive. That's not, it requires it being less of an issue. If it wasn't for honestly, if it wasn't for this the pandemic fucking with GPU supply, I bet even less of an issue, because it's just it's a hardware limitation. LiveD doesn't have it. It's a little more efficient because the way LiveD works is it's a bunch of 2D images that's kind of warping, which doesn't have, in a weird way, it's way more efficient. But it also it achieves, you can do a 3D model with LiveD. As in, you can rotate a LiveD model in 180 degrees.
Huh.
Okay, if you do that, you hate yourself. As in, it's insane to do it. But LiveD at a base level, how you do it is almost it's a 3D models but different.
Somebody said something in my chat. Just waiting on the tech to be appropriate for full potential of 3D VTubing. Well, like, we have the technology. It's just kind of like weird.
It's just scuffed. 3D is
but 3D is a lot of fun. If you want to go that route, go right on it.
I think everyone should have everyone should have like a 3D model because they're fun to have for an extra. It's just they're very. They're generally very scuffed, even with a good Blender model. Like, we both have Blender models. Yours is from scratch, right? You said?
It's not from scratch. It's from creators who make VR tech creators who made it.
Okay, so
they made their stuff from scratch, and then I put it on. I put it together, and I got permission and everything.
So you bought a template or like a face body. What do you want to call it? You bought a base, which is something.
I bought all the assets, or I got the commercial rights to these assets, and then I was like, okay, I'll just use that.
Okay, yeah, because what I'm saying for it's like what you can do for the 3D model, and that's like a thing people do for a lot of 3D models. People make them from scratch will make their own base body. And VRoid is essentially having a free base body you work with.
Yeah.
It's just not.
And then you can get textures and stuff from other creators.
Yeah. Yeah. Kit bashed.
Yeah, that's what we call it in VR chat.
Yeah. That's generally like what that's essentially basically what VRoid is too. It's just made VRoid's a very streamlined process of it. The models just fucking work in VC phase. You kind of just click export. If you use Blender and stuff, you have to put into Unity to add your other shit, and then you have to like it's a bunch of work and stuff. But like
it's a process.
It's a whole fucking process. Like, do you have any toggles on your stuff? Can make you turn off any of your stuff, like your glasses, or?
I can only switch outfits.
Okay.
Like, ta-da.
Oh, that's switching models. You don't have it as a toggle.
Ta-da.
Yeah. You just have two different models. You don't have it as on the model.
I have three.
Yeah. Oh yeah, show your Halloween model. Oh, there you go.
My Halloween.
Oh, I just know. Is that only on this one where your thing actually says Shaybie?
Huh? Oh yeah, because I actually changed it after the Halloween model to have a butterfly instead of Shaybie.
Oh, so you changed it like, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I changed it recently. Because Snail made me a butterfly to use.
It's cute.
Yeah, Snail made it.
Nice.
And I throw it on all my models, even my personal ones.
Nice. Do you have do you think that you'll eventually like I don't know how much actual normal drawing do you do? I don't think I've never seen your art at all. I
don't draw that much anymore, but I'm getting a drawing tablet for my birthday. My mom already confirmed like, oh, she's gonna buy me one, so I'm gonna get back into drawing.
Okay, cool. Would you consider trying to draw a live D for yourself, or?
I would try once I get back to that ability, because I haven't drawn in a while, so my art is back to like dog shit.
Yeah. Live D art is hard. Would you? So when you do your 3D modeling, how much do you have to like rig it all, do all the bones yourself? And you have to do that, right?
I have to make it move, but otherwise no.
Okay, so your Mars bars.
Thank you, Mars bars with the follow. Welcome to Chase Squad. But yeah, Because I used other people's assets. If I made it from scratch, I would have to do it myself. But since I used other people's stuff, it was okay for me to just
I will say, if
have
you
it already.
anyone who pulls your stuff from Vkatsu or Koikatsu will not have bones, so you have to make your own bones.
Oh, fun.
Yes.
You gotta get the bones.
You gotta make your bones, which I believe Rexy's been fucking you for that. She said it was interesting. She tried to import the existing bones, and I think they were just not functional.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I made mine the way I did.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's lots of ways to go about it.
All of the methods are valid. It's just like some are better than others, some are harder than others, easier, so on.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So, so what I was saying about though, do you think you'd be able to learn live 3D rigging though? Because I feel like if you
probably not.
Because it's not. It's live 3D rigging is not super duper hard, and I was wondering, but if you haven't ever done much in your actual 3D modeling besides, because you're not, you haven't made any custom stuff in Blender?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. But have you done physics and stuff yourself? Are you using weight brushes? Are you? I
have weight stuff before, yes.
Okay, so if you're doing all that stuff, you might be able. I know weight brushes will actually not how you in live 3D, but like, if you've done enough in Blender, you might be able to pick up live 3D. The interface is different, but the thought process is actually
like pretty similar.
Well, similar because like if you look at the mesh, live 3D actually use meshes, and like it's
okay.
It's actually, like I said before, it's 3D but different. Like it's
special.
It's like
it's sparkly.
It really just is 3D with weird limitations, but instead of using like a 3D model that's rendered, actually it's using a 2D image that because you know how like a display has a flat surface and you only can see a flat surface. So 3D live 3D is kind of going with that and sort of using you can make it 3D because you only have to show a flat image ever, and it's warping that. It's weird. And when you zoom into a live 2D, it's always going to be the quality, like it can be high res without it being as inefficient because it's a flat image and stuff. It's cool. It's really cool because it's a completely different method of going around almost the same end result, but a lot of people like it because it looks more anime. It can be. It's cool. It's a crazy tech.
Live 3D is cool to me. I just really like the 3D look.
Yeah.
I feel like my personal like how I works better with 3D.
Yeah.
And I understand some people like the live 2D look better, and I'm just like, well.
Yeah, I mean, you could stay with
I like these.
Yeah.
One day I might.
You can stay with You can stay with 3D. I think if you stay with 3D, you'd eventually just sort of do. I'm blanking out. There's a couple of VTubers who have a bunch. I think it's Girl DM, where she has a bunch of different, like her 3D model. There's like a fuck ton of stuff, like bajillion toggles on it. Like if you're gonna stay with 3D, you have to make it worth it. Where you have like, oh, you want to have toggles for like fuck ton, like, oh, you turn your glasses off, give yourself a helmet, give yourself whatever. If you're, I think that's what you have to do to make 3D. Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's why, like, I know how to do that stuff in VR chat. It's just that I don't quite know how to do it in Space yet.
It's Unity.
Yeah.
You're adding stuff in Unity, I believe, almost entirely. You can also do in Blender, and then like
you can add stuff in Blender and then like just make it work in Unity.
So you add in Blender and use Blender and Unity. I believe Guilty Gear's current models live 3D. They might be. I'm not sure.
Guilty Gear modeled Shaybie when.
I can't remember if Guilty Gear. There's a lot of commercial games use live 2Ds. Like fucking Nekopara.
Yeah, Nekopara uses live 2D. I have a mobile game that I play.
Yeah.
And it's live 2D.
A lot of gacha mobile games use live 2D. Although it's worth noting, the way that VTubers use live 2D is way more advanced to the way that commercial people use it. Because they don't, in commercial use, they don't have to care about face tracking.
Yes, we have to. Yay!
Hooray! I'm gonna be right back real quick to go piss real quick, but you can definitely.
You were very honest about that.
Yeah. No, I don't fucking. I'm gonna do an idle meeting. Yeah, no. No, I'll be right back. Like, give me like 1 minute. Not even that.
I will also take a rush.
Yeah,
so
go yell curse chat.
Everyone,
I'm not going to be
everyone
Just talk
pee.
to chat.
I'm gonna go pee. Okay, I guess I'll pee when he's back then. God damn it. But yeah, how is both of our chats doing? Hello, I'm stuck here alone. He abandoned me. I have been abandoned. I've been left all alone to my own devices, and this is a bad idea. You're good, VL? That's good. VLVT, good. Hi, Snail. I've been left alone to my own devices.
I'm gonna refill my
water.
water.
You go. Okay. It's overall increased by after anything. It's not so bad. It's a lot of war making positioning. Yeah, because I know you rigged yours, Lampy.
Okay. How is...
There he is.
Oh, hello.
Okay, you can talk to my chat while I go pee.
Oh, you're gonna go pee as well, okay.
Okay, you talk to my chat.
Just turn off your headset when you go, yeah? God, I noticed you heard that. Oh, man. Have you guys ever... There's a couple times streamers if, like, you use Bluetooth headsets and they don't do it. It's like, no! I don't think I've heard it happen in the VTuber community because none of us are dumb enough to do that, but it's happened. So I was like, what are you doing? No! He's walking away! Ah! But hello, I believe you're... Oh, yeah. Welcome back, call me whatever. Shaybie is currently going to the bathrooms because, we both drink... I mean, I drink a ton of water for a stream and then whatever. It's only a matter of, time, yeah. It'll happen eventually. Oh, there goes Shaybie. She, might have died there. Look at that head plant. Boom. No, but yes, hi V as well. Let me give go over here. Go do okie dokie. We go to pull up give Shaybie another shout out for anyone who hasn't. Oh, here. Shaybie _ Oh man, this is so scuffed. My setup today is so fucking scuffed. I have using OBS chat now and the cop is pulled up. Wait, you have a don't do anything suspicious, whatever. Just don't be yourself and you'll be fine. Yeah, her model's kind of waving, like moving around a bunch. I don't know. I think she's like walking by, or maybe her mom. Was someone walking by your camera a bunch of times?
No.
Because your model kept like face planting, like some. Yeah, it's like someone was like walk out. Like I don't know if like your mom was like, or I don't know if you live with your parents.
No, but I don't live with my parents. I live with my aunt and uncle who isn't home. Oh,
okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Your mom definitely kept detecting something like face plant time.
Like God. But yeah, I did want to touch on mental health a bit while we were here.
Yeah.
I am very transparent about that. I did tell you, like, I do want to talk about it a bit with my chat.
You definitely want to talk that. Now that we're more. I hope you weren't like sitting there or like having to go back for a while.
No, I didn't have to. I just had to refill my drink and go pee.
Yeah, don't.
But yeah, any general questions? Because I like seeing VTubers be transparent about their mental health and stuff.
Yeah. So, I don't know where exactly start, but
start wherever. Like I told you, I have no limit except for POS.
Yeah. So I don't know your entirety of what you're dealing with, but like I'm assuming, you probably have like depression or like what's your like sort
like I'm very open about this, but I'm autistic actually, chat. Hi. I don't hide it. Like I don't openly talk about it unless it like comes up. But I did want to talk about it.
I mean, your channel, you got to channel your energy into your. I mean, isn't that like part of the thing with a lot of those? Is like, I mean, I mean, I'm ADD, but it's like not.
Yeah.
It was different.
I probably have it.
You probably have that, but.
It's very common with autistic children that they have ADD or ADHD.
Didn't they make into like one? I don't keep up with it. I thought it's like one thing now. I don't fucking know.
I think they made it one thing, and I think it's called ADHD, but I still.
I know it's not. All of us older people, they diagnose me with like ADD.
I was never properly diagnosed, so I'm not saying I have it. It's just that I have the symptoms, but I need to go get seen to confirm.
Yeah. So do you take any medicine and like have therapy? Nope.
Nope.
Do you have you don't? And well, therapy is expensive.
I am doing it the way the world intended.
You're doing it the way if you were living in another country, you probably would not be doing. It's just too expensive here.
It is. But yeah, like being a streamer and like working as much as I do has been hard.
Has it been hard?
Like,
has it allowed you to sort of use like for me, they're completely different. Like what we're doing is completely different, but like it's allowed me to focus more whatever I want to, because you enjoy streaming, right?
Yeah, I love it. Like I've been doing it for almost a year now, and it's made me really happy.
So do you think your quality of life has improved since?
Yeah, definitely. Like I can actually like channel my energy into something that makes me happy. Like that's why I started 3D modeling, and I was talking to my mom like the other day. Like I'm 19. Like I started off as a kid, I could not talk, and then I started off just saying "yep" for like a long time as a kid. Now here I am. I'm fucking 19, and I'm able to do all of this type of shit. It's surprising to some people.
It's been a long road, I'm sure. It
has been.
Especially, I bet people that, like, you said someone in your chat has known you for quite a while.
Yes.
They probably noticed a change in yourself.
My mom has definitely seen it. I don't know if she's still here because she got home from work when she
You're saying your mom's known you for a while?
No. But yeah, like I was talking to my mom about it, and she was sitting there like, you've grown a lot since back then, and like she's sitting there like she's super proud of me that I'm able to do this type of stuff, even though I started out being nonverbal and like all of that shit.
Yeah, and so do you think that you'll, for like, I know you can push yourself. Do you think part of what you currently have for problems that you're like working too much, or because that's what you said earlier?
It could be part of it, honestly, because I am very prone to burnout. I try and like stop myself before I get that far, but I have gone through burnout multiple times since I started doing both things at once.
So I think I recall you just like stopping stream for a little bit because you're just burnt out.
I had to, or else I would break down. Yeah. And I'm not gonna hide that from my followers.
No, it's definitely.
Like they had to start yelling at me to take a break recently because I wasn't taking any breaks.
No, like it could be like it could be a thing. For one way you could do it is you could honestly go to a 3 streams a week thing. You could also
like I might start doing.
You could like the thing is you're actually doing a lot besides VTubing. It's not like you're really active on like.
I'm a very active VR chat creator. Like I'm becoming a big creator on VR chat.
Yeah. So that's like a lot. I have to manage
streaming. I have to manage both Discord servers I have. Like it's
that's a lot. Like you manage your almost any one of those things should be something that you would like pretty much do and have a full plate of just that, because you have like depending on the Discord servers it could be, but like I would definitely say some could literally just be a VR like the VR chat stuff you do. That could definitely be someone like that's the only thing to do and still be a lot. And same thing with like streaming, like streaming even just like 4 days a week. You could do like and you could like literally not do much else in the other days and still be like feel like you still feel busy. But it also depends on I guess that's also which is probably good. You generally don't stream super duper long though, right? You have like
I only stream for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling nice or if I have the energy, I'll go for like 3 like 2, 2.5, 3.
Yeah.
If I have the energy that day.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like.
And they understand, like, my social battery dies very quickly. That's why I don't stream for too long.
It sounds like today you're not doing so bad, but like, I think it depends.
Like, I'm feeling alright today. I'm feeling pretty good today, so I'm probably gonna go for a bit longer than usual today.
Yeah. Just tell me when you're not feeling. You're like, if
when I'm getting ready to start dying down.
Yeah. We're getting some.
We got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I feel like for someone like me, like, I always need to be doing something. That's why I have so much on my plate.
You don't have to. So you sounds like on top of your stuff, you're probably a little bit of a workaholic.
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
I don't hide it.
Yeah. So like,
on stuff.
yeah, because you don't know how to take breaks.
I don't know how.
If we were to go and like tell you, so if you were to cut down your streaming, what would you do with that free time?
Probably play more Animal Crossing.
Okay, that's probably a valid way. I would say if you were to say, oh, I would spend more time working on VR chat stuff, and be like, no, you need to do something that's actually relaxing.
Usually after stream, I just work on model stuff for a bit, and then hop on VR or play Fall Guys or Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually my daily schedule. Like, I wake up around noon. I get ready for stream at like 4:30. I stream for about 2 or 3 hours. We'll eat dinner, work on model stuff, get on VR, and then go to bed.
Yeah. I mean, it's been working for you. Have you been?
Yeah.
So, for your free model stuff, you've been doing those as like paid stuff, I'm assuming? Or,
yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
I sell them on Gumroad for between $25 and $40 a pop.
I guess VR chat models are just really cheap, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's also one thing it's a little scuffed, but you can buy a free. Some people, I'm sure you probably don't. There's rights issues, but people do it anyways, where they'll buy a VR chat model and it's easy to stream.
Like, I always ask before I show someone's model on stream. Let me see. Do I have any pictures of one that I have made that I can show off real quick? Yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna look.
I'm gonna drink some more. But yeah, like you can. You have your.
Actually, this one right here is a commission. This was a commission model.
Lewd.
For my friend Josie. She commissioned it for like probably $60 if I remember correctly. Like, I did all of the work for her. And then she can just do whatever she wants with the model after that. She has full rights to everything. Nice.
And you have there's always there's different levels of VR chat models. There's the ones where like it seems like generally the ones that are like based on something else. Like if you go to an anime character, it'll be like a million animations on them. Do you do a bunch of those on yours? No, those are the hard part generally.
Honestly, like my avatars, like my VR chat ones that I sell, they can toggle their stuff. Like you can like change the shirt on some of them.
I'm talking,
like take off their jacket.
I'm talking more like
like dancing.
Not dancing, although that's a thing. Because if you like some of the Demon Slayer ones, they'll have like.
I don't know how to do those yet, actually, but I'm trying to learn how to do full particle effects. And stuff.
The full particle effects. Yeah, the animations. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn them.
Yeah, because. The animations, yeah. So like I've seen some Demon Slayer ones where like they'll do like all the like the like on the terms for it, whatever the sword effects.
Yeah.
Those are hard, I would assume, but
they are like difficult. But if you know what you're doing, it's like really simple. But I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Yeah. But I have to assume that like. It's probably not too different from like you could use most of that stuff to do like VTuber models. I don't know how different it'd be. Like isn't the only difference is when you're making a VTuber model, you need the mouth shapes to be like not shit.
Yeah, you need all of the blend shapes for your mouth, and then like if you want to have emotions, like I have.
But don't you have a lot of VR chat ones that have motions that have like as toggled though? Yeah, so it's not that different. I think it's the only thing that you wouldn't. Although VR chat models are very limited on their specs wise, but I think it's just the mouth shapes is like the main difference, right? Because although you can do mouth tracking, I believe with
yeah, you can with a certain headset and eye tracking with certain headset.
Yeah.
which is very expensive, but I know someone who has it. And she's obsessed with it.
Yeah, so you can... I don't know how the eye tracking works for that.
I don't know either.
Because...
I might ask her about it.
Yeah,
I'm actually
like,
curious how that works.
is there literally like a... Because I know how the mouth tracking works.
Because it tracks your voice.
Well, it's just... No. You can do full mouth tracking. I don't know if, but it's the mouth is it's just like a camera that sits below it. Like you can do it on the index too. There's a module you can put to it into Frunk. You can plug it. It's just like a camera that points in your mouth.
Oh, okay. So that's probably how they do the eye tracking.
But the eyes are normally covered on VR headsets, so.
But they probably do it with the lenses then.
Maybe, but I don't know if VR. Maybe there is one. I don't know.
But
I don't.
That's on topic.
I don't know. But
yeah, like I've been doing models since I think June or July. I've been streaming since January.
You've been
like I've been at it all year.
You've been grinding for a while.
Yeah.
Hey,
it makes me happy.
Do you have anything planned for like you said do you have anything planned for like milestones or anything? Or are you just currently just kind of going forward?
I'm just kind of going forward at the moment. I might do something special for 1,000 followers. I don't know yet. Right now we're almost at, halfway to 700?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're halfway.
Yeah, because you're still at the point where, yeah.
Like I'm still at the point where growing is very slow.
Yeah. Well, no, it depends, but
it's speeding up. It's been speeding up lately.
I will say, yeah, actually, definitely, because like, people are very monkey. But it's already gotten to the point where it's starting to get easier, regardless of your stream quality. But it's more the fact people see the amount of followers you have, and they'll inherently assume that you're at least somewhat okay by it. Yeah. Regardless, like it doesn't. Your stream quality, like you've been better than you were a year ago. It definitely helps. But like, if you were to have 1,000 followers. People like see 1,000. They have 1,000 people who have basically vetted them. It's such a stupid. It's such a like a lot of people like to deny it, honestly, but like
I agree with the people who like don't follow until they actually see the stream. That's how
I follow people when I follow them on Twitter.
Like if it's a friend, I'll follow them because like I know they're a good streamer.
But I don't. Do you follow people? Actually, do you watch people who aren't Mutual's view? Because I barely ever do.
I do.
Okay,
I like to just pop into random people's chats and be like, "Hi." Like, how are you? And I want to like give them that little boost and like help them out.
That's cool. Yeah, like I will sometimes watch people. Like if I get raided in people or whatever, or randomly I watch someone who's not Mutual. There's a handful of people I'll watch. They're not Mutual's meet. I've just been fans for a while. Yeah. But I just met so many people that like it's just hard. Even within my mutuals it's hard to choose. Like it's crazy. Like
because I know you try to come to some of mine, but you struggle because you have so many mutuals.
There's like I mean there's also you don't stream very long, so it's hard to catch you.
Yeah, and I stream pretty early.
Yeah, you stream early or like I don't actually keep track of when people stream. I just check Twitch.
I stream at 5 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
And that's while you're still live sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it'd have to be so what days do you stream? It's
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
So Monday and Friday. It would have to be Monday or Friday, and then I'd have to have not slept in, which no, not these days as much because I'm streaming early now. But like so. I would have 2 p.m. isn't too bad. I can make it. It'd be so I have two days, and then there has to be I'll like open Twitch and I'll see who's live, and then
it'll be like hi.
No, it'll be like 30 people live, and I'll just pick 2,
and then work in their chats.
Yeah, I go around a lot. Do you like?
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, like I'll say hi to my.
Like if I have multiple friends on, I'll just like pop around their chats, be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Just checking on you.
Yeah, I legitimately probably at any point in time have like 20 people live, even at like 1 a.m. So.
Yeah. Bananas without the B are pineapples. What?
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 Somebody said that in my chat. Also,
I know, I see that.
Uwu, 1, 2, 3, Uwu, 1, 2, 3, Uwu.
Bananas
Welcome to my
without the
chat.
B
Sorry,
are...
I can no longer read that.
Bananas without the B?
It's ananas.
Yeah, they're not pineapples. That's not how you spell pineapples.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's been... I'm trying to start taking better care of myself because, like I said, I overwork myself.
Yeah. Are you?
So it's been...
Do you at least eat properly? Because that's also an issue with a lot of people's mental health. Do you want to start at least doing that? I know you said yesterday you didn't fucking eat, right?
Bye.
You wanna? Have you had anything to eat today?
I had applesauce this morning.
You wanna, after the stream ends, you should go eat some breakfast.
I'm going to, maybe.
Breakfast is like really important.
Maybe.
I mean, applesauce is actually a good snack. It's actually healthier than a lot of
I
stuff
kept my
I eat.
blood sugar up, so it's fine.
There's you can have your blood sugar can be good, but you also like need to have a full stomach, or maybe, you know, is that?
It worked for the time being, because it was like fucking 1 in the morning. No, maybe eat fuck you, Lamp, you have a goddamn cold. I'm gonna keep calling him out on it, because he does
is part of the reason that you don't eat just because cooking? Okay, is cooking like a pain for you, or?
No, I just genuinely forget to eat.
Have you considered adding a redeem to remind you to eat in chat?
Maybe I should do that.
I know.
Because I have Treat Stream, I just don't promote it much. I have Treat Stream set up.
Yeah. But like you could have a redeem for snacks or something. Like something you can just have and eat while you're streaming. Like you could do that. You could also go and just
Like I've tried to eat, like I try to eat at least once a day, even if it's like small. But I just genuinely forget sometimes. Like I do not feel hungry.
I think
that's
you
actually
just
a fun fact. Like I have a sensory disorder, so it's hard for me to feel what my body feels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you need
like,
you need people
hungry.
like I know someone another VTuber who had, probably for a completely different reason, but had forgot to eat a lot of times, where she just didn't eat, and she, oh, are you okay there, Shaybie?
Help me.
Yeah,
like I was saying.
She just would forget to eat. You need, like, if you had a redeem to remind you, it might. You said you do, right?
I have Treat Stream, which people can order me food.
I don't think that's really the solution here. It's kind of you don't necessarily. There's like a rare solution, and I think a better solution is.
It's just like
have a redeem, like just
motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, you can have some sort of snacks. You can eat, I don't know, even if it's just applesauce, or I don't know if eating too much applesauce would be bad for you, but like have some sort of thing you can just eat as like a packaged thing, and someone redeems it, you go over and grab it and eat it. Like it's nothing big. Like applesauce is actually like a small applesauce pack is probably like the size you would use for like redeem for that. Just kind of like a hydration redeem. Do you at least remember to drink? Yeah. Okay. Does that be worse?
Most of the time.
Oh no. Redeems, eat. Yes, eat.
I will. After shoot. But yeah, like I was saying, like I genuinely my body just forgets to tell me.
Yeah.
Like, I could be not eating for an entire day and I won't feel hungry until next morning.
And then you probably get like a headache.
Yeah, because when my body starts to actually send signals like, oh hey, I'm grumbly. Oh hey, your blood sugar's low. Oh hey, your head hurts. You start to get
headaches and stuff when you're like, I know it's actually I haven't gone that long without eating, but I know when you've go a while without drinking, you get headaches, stuff like that. Yeah, it's the same shit basically. Your body's like, no, I'm dying.
No. But yeah, it actually happens to me. I just don't feel hungry, or sometimes I don't feel thirsty, sometimes I don't feel cold or hot or stuff like that. It's just hard for me to feel what my body wants me to feel because my body is like not sending the signals properly. I think that comes from the autism, honestly. It just happens.
I mean, probably. As long as you learn to deal with it.
Yeah, like I've been trying to cope with it. It's been a very rough process for the past 19 years. Like I try, but sometimes I just genuinely forget until the next day, and it's like, well, shit. I was hungry yesterday. I forgot to eat. Or like, oh shit, I did not drink enough water yesterday. Or like,
you will. That's also why you have the hydration team. You gotta remind you to drink. Just drinking. You can go longer without eating than drinking. Drinking.
Yeah. You can only last like 3 or 4 days without any liquids.
Oh, you can. You only can go like a day without stuff start to go wrong for not drinking.
So like you can die in like 3 to 4 days.
If you go more than like a day without drinking, you probably need someone else to fucking help you at that point. Honestly, you can go.
Not again.
What's going on? What do you use for your like
face tracking?
Face tracking. Are you using
face?
No. Are you using webcam? Or are you using?
Yeah, webcam.
Okay, you see your webcam tracking. It seems like it's improved from what I've seen people. It's improved a lot since like last year, right?
Yeah, honestly, like I started off in January. I was using PC Face at first, and it wasn't that good. But they've slowly started improving. Like it's actually tracking a lot better. Like it can even detect my mouth is open when I'm not talking.
That's good. Yeah, well, it has a combined thing. I believe Leppet had it before. But it sort of merges it. It does it really well now. It doesn't.
But since I'm getting an iPhone, I might start using that for my face tracking.
I will say though, you definitely might use your webcam eventually later, because there's iPhone plus webcam. I think it's going to be tracking for a lot of stuff in a bit. Because VTube Studio is doing that because the hand tracking you have. I know you have hand tracking. I'm assuming it's with Leap Motion.
I have my Vive tracker, so you can use that.
Oh, you're using a Vive tracker for hand tracking?
You can. I'm not using it right now because it gets sweaty very quickly.
I thought about that and realized, oh, the battery life's not long enough for me.
Yeah, it's not long enough for you, but for me, it's fine because it's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to chat, 2B Scream. Waka.
Yeah. Because for
I have 2,000 points for you. What should I get?
For who? For me? What?
Be Wiggly.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm the Wiggly boy.
Wait, which one? Which one? I actually have 2 Wiggly models.
You have 2 Wiggly models?
Do you want Big Booba, or?
Big Booba.
Okay, got it.
Booba.
Wait, I need to either add a text box. I'll probably add a text box redeem. For people to choose which of the two. Because I might get more later. Wiggly 2.
Booba.
Go here.
Booba.
Then I have to go and swap our model over. Go to OBS.
Booba.
There we go.
We got the Booba! You're welcome, chat!
Well, your chat can't see it.
Yeah, my chat can't see it, but
it's on my
yours
stream.
can. Yeah, go look at the Booba. Go look at the Booba.
Yeah, go Booba. It's a gender bend.
Booba.
I commissioned. I got faster. It's good. It's really.
You know
good.
what? I'm gonna be Powderoo. Since you're Wiggly, I will be Powderoo.
Okay.
Where is my Powderoo? I'll redeem it myself. Y'all get a free Powderoo.
Have you are you thinking about getting, so for like your Pandora redeem, would you consider getting like meme life models for that instead of PNGs?
Probably.
Yeah, because like I know you want 3D for like your main thing, but you could have.
I do want to look into getting like some scuffed live 2Ds just for fun.
Yeah, like this is.
Yeah, like the Booba.
Yeah, this is literally like if you go to FAF, I think it's like 5,000 points just to get it. Really, it's a really scuff thing. I think it's like 5 minutes of work, if that. Or you can learn how to live to yourself or something to yourself. But
yeah, it's 10,000 for scuffed art.
On FAF? Or
Oh, for you?
No, wait, self
For
art.
you,
Wait.
it's 10,000.
Oh, 10,000? 10,000 is just me drawing a self art. That's not me. That's not rigged. That's just me drawing. This is my drawer team. I'm probably gonna reduce the price. I'm probably putting
it. Scared you? What scared you? The Padaru?
No, probably the.
Hashire Sorio.
Oh jeez.
What do you mean, the booba?
I think I think the booba is what
we love the booba here.
It's fine.
Like you can't see it on my. We have Ashura warned me about this. Warned me about what? How much I like booba.
Shaybie, would you like to pull out the wand?
I have the honor.
Yeah, pull out the Excalibur.
Yes, I get to pull out the Excalibur. Thank you. It's an honor. If y'all look at the stream, I am pulling it out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't have an animation for that.
But I am pulling it out. And then I put it back in. I gotta slide it in and out of the booba.
Oh jeez.
I'm just pulling it in and out of the booba right now. I think we're on the wrong side for that.
Maybe. No. You can't. It's just.
I forgot the timer again. Hey Google, start a 5-minute timer.
What? Oh yeah.
Bado.
Oh yeah.
I forget to set the timer all the time.
I'm just looking at the clock here. I sometimes set timers, but I'm just kind of doing whatever today.
You're just vibing.
Yeah.
You're vibing
One thing I do want to mention. If you weren't aware, because you doesn't sound like you're updating VC Face very often. One of the things they added recently is you can use the VTube Studio app for tracking.
Oh.
And that allows it...
Like on your iPhone?
Yes, you can use the iPhone VTube Studio app to track on VC Face, which allows you to then track in VTube Studio with the same app.
I'm getting an iPhone probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I haven't tested it myself, but I believe that's how it works. Which is kind of crazy. It means there's a free app you can use. It's for face tracking for VC Face, and then the VTube Studio one's paid. It's like $3, but
I can afford to drop $3 for better tracking.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's. Well, the app's probably better. The free one I'm using. Was that the join that's the follow alert, right?
It scares me.
I don't hear the sound yet.
Thank you to Be Supreme for joining the stage. I cannot fucking English. Thank you for joining the stage. Welcome.
Now, you were talking about trying to play other games earlier. Have you ever played? Okay, hey, I'm waiting for Shaybie to calm down after that jump scare. Cause I don't hear it.
Try and go back to normal.
I can't hear it. I wasn't jump scared.
Okay. Only if you could see me, because I actually jumped out of my chair.
So, how was the jump scare?
I fucking hate you, Swag.
Swag guns great.
Actually, no. Wait. I have a command for it. No, is it Swaggian? Yes, fuck Swaggian. Fuck Swag.
Yeah. So you're talking though about playing other types of games. Have you ever played the Harvest Moon series?
No, actually.
You might, or you said you play what's the fucking Animal Crossing? You play Animal Crossing,
yeah.
Right? It's possible that you might actually like the Rune Factory series, maybe.
Yeah, haven't you been playing that recently?
Yes, I've been playing. I played Rune Factory 3, and I'm playing Rune Factory 4. And the reason I mentioned Rune Factory is because
you're biased.
What?
You're biased.
What?
Yeah, I was saying you're only mentioning it because you're biased.
I mean, it's, yeah, Harvest Moon's good. Okay, I will say because you don't follow series, you might not be aware. So there's Harvest Moon, and at a certain point they lost the rights to that name, and then the publisher kept making games under that name, but they're bad. But then they switched the stories. The original developers switched the story seasons.
Thank you for the 100 biddies.
Oh, the biddies! You gave him a Shaybie.
I got
biddies.
the biddies.
The biddies.
The biddies.
Jeez.
The fucking biddies die.
Just the bits. Just the bits. Just.
I had to scream it. I don't know why I wanted to scream it, but I did.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to my stream.
Rune Factory 4 is on PC though, so that's actually a good one to play. Some of the story seasons are on PC as well.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think you have a Switch, right?
Yeah, I do.
You could technically play. You could technically play them on Switch as well, but I don't know.
I just don't have a capture card yet.
Oh well, yeah. Do you have you don't have the Switch Lite, right?
I have an actual Switch, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you can't capture the Switch Lite.
Yeah, I got the dock and everything.
What? Okay, Hayden's asking what have you walked into? Okay, this is an interview with Shaybie. Yeah, this is an interview with Shaybie. I am currently in the wiggle mode as a redeem. If you're talking about my redeem here being beautiful, it is Shaybie actually redeemed herself.
Yes, I wanted the booba.
Yes, it is beautiful.
I'll stretch, thank you.
Yeah.
You stretch too, Dai.
I'll stretch, sure. Yeah, you can't see me stretching because I don't have my 3D model on, but.
And hydrate.
Yes. Do your hydrates.
I did.
Hmm.
Let me throw on an eat redeem.
Well, oh, you need to eat redeem. You love this the redeem I have? Oh, Joe Jiggly? Yeah. So this is I'm gonna put if you've never seen Faf, I'll put it just in my chat. I'm gonna also DM Shaybie.
Are you guys in the Discord VC? Yes, we are.
Yeah,
private one.
No, yeah, we're in VC. No, we're talking to tin cans. Sometimes Discord feels like that.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're next to each other.
Honestly, Discord sometimes feels like that.
True.
There's Faf. The art is by I have credits for the art. But if you're talking specifically to Wiggly, that's that. Let me just.
There we go. I have no way to snap. Like on the server is what I meant. No, we're in his server.
We're in my server. Partly because if you look at my stream, because I'm streaming as well, I have name cards. It's kind of a pain in the ass to.
Yeah, it's easier to do it from his VC because then he can have his name cards for you.
Yeah, because I use the way I do my name cards is the old way of doing reactive PNGs. It's because everyone just uses Fujitech now, but I can't do that for my name cards because they're custom PNGs.
Yeah, that's why he uses both, and I just use Fujitech. So
yeah. I just use Fujitech
for some reason. It's only for us too.
Yeah, I did actually limit the channel to 2. I'm gonna start doing that for my T-streams too. Because I think it's I don't want there's like it's not like some people like I want people to want to jump in, and then when people are like when it's just 2 people having a good conversation, sometimes it's good just like to make sure no one hops in.
Because we're having a nice way. We've been having a nice talk so far. Like it's been a nice stream.
Yeah, well, my the T streams are more.
Yeah, I've been in like 2 or 3 T streams though.
I think
I've been in a few of them.
Yeah, I think.
And I want to try and drop by more. It's just I constantly forget because Sundays usually they'll hang out.
Yeah. No worries. You have a life apparently on paper.
Apparently, I have a life.
You know, this is what it says on this paper. It says Shaybie has a life. It might be bad translation. It might be medical transcript, but saying that you're alive and not a life.
It's fine.
It might be from Japanese and just battle translate. Who knows?
1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Shaybie's going to go wrestle with a cockroach.
I'm done wrestling the cockroach. But thank you for the 15 biddies, to be supreme.
Oh, did you make your clothes though?
No.
No. See, all of your So is there any of your stuff that you've made? I know you mashed stuff yourself together. When you make models, have you done much custom stuff at all? I know you said you used a weight. Okay. What stuff have you done yourself?
I have made an entire accessory pack. Like I made a choker, some rings, and earrings. They're like little heart shaped. I can send it in
yeah.
Let me post it in the collab text.
Oh, so it's been, I think, oh no, not yet. It's been 8 minutes.
Let me put it in collab text.
Oh no, it has been 10 minutes. Jeez, I was looking at time wrong. Well, let me switch over. So you guys, no more free jiggle for you.
No more booba. But yeah, I made in the picture that I sent in collab text, I made the earrings, the choker, and the ring.
Oh, nice. Let me go look. You can actually put them on this. It's fine.
I can't.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't. That's just pasties.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to like because I couldn't zoom it in too far and still have my name in it for the render.
That's just.
I'm still really proud of like.
It's really good. Wait, isn't there like people get? I guess I can't remember what the rules are on VR chat is.
Actually, like you can show a lot as long as you don't show actual genitalia. You're fine on VR chat.
So is it like the fucking hentai
They're
rules?
very lax with their rules. This is not an avatar I'm selling. This is just showing off the assets.
Yeah, but like it's like the hentai rules where it's just long as the bits aren't shown.
As long as you don't see, yeah.
It's just it's like even if it's like literally wow.
But yeah, like I do custom stuff. Like Snail, she does a lot of custom stuff for my avatars. Like she made my little keychain. The ones that I sell, she makes a lot of stuff on them.
Yeah, like have you thought about like doing? So you haven't done anything like my wand here or anything like that?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Ooh, I can bonk you. Bonk you.
Don't bonk me. I'll eat you again.
I don't even know if you can do something like that in Vtuber or not Vtuber in VR. Vtuber. I don't know if Vtuber even supports stuff like that.
I don't know if you can do that.
I don't know. Like I know
unless
you can.
You pull out the map, like you pull it out. And
well, that's just Blender at that point.
Yeah,
or Unity.
It's just exporting it and then. Oh yeah, I also made socks. I made socks.
Oh, socks. Nice.
I needed some socks for a guy I was making, and I was like, well, I can't find any. I'll just make them. So my friend taught me how to make socks.
Yeah. Oh, I've actually heard mixed things about. What do you think about the actual? Actually, no, you haven't used them right. I was gonna ask you what you thought about the viewer thing update for like a month or so ago, but you don't use it. You haven't used the CL. No, I heard some creators they were complaining that the ones who knew what the fuck they're doing with the old Voroid update said it was actually harder now. But then for everyone else, it's better. Like it made it easy to do stuff, but then people who did stuff properly to have like the ways they used to do really really crazy models for adult stuff, it's just harder now. I guess my response to them is just use Blender. But
like you have a lot more potential with Blender. Like you can do a lot in Blender as long as you know what you're doing, or you can find the assets and get the rights to them. You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Or like you could literally do it's an actual 3D modeling program. You can. Why is my model turning? I'll just turn my fucking hand dragging off. There. Like you can do like literally. You want to make like a cube be a 3D model, you can totally do that. Isn't shade only oh sorry, that's your fucking tree. Actually, how does your tree element show up on your chat? Is that a setting?
Yeah, it just pops
oh
up
no wait, it's because you're using slobs, it doesn't know it's a bot.
Yeah.
For on stream elements, they won't put their own chat on their own bot in their own chat, which is kind of nice because it doesn't block up your on-screen chat, because the bot stuff is never relevant on the on-screen chat.
Yeah, that's why I'm working on switching over eventually.
Well, there's lots of reasons. Streams is kind of actually, yeah. So when you originally started streaming, you miss the fact that Slobs has been bad for over a year, or like you probably just heard Slobs because they have a lot more advertising. Is that how you end up with Slobs? Like
if you would have a free license for Autodesk Maya, would you still use Blender? No, I don't have any experience with it, so I cannot say for sure what I would do.
I don't have I haven't used myself, but if you want to know, I know a lot of people who could use Maya and stuff that don't, but only recently. Like I've heard Blender now is fine. Is what people say.
Yeah, like they just upgraded Blender like a ton.
I think it's like 2 years ago they added a fucking interface, or 3 years ago.
I love the interface.
Yeah,
they have it's super simple and easy to work with once you know what they're doing.
If you go find a screenshot for like a decade ago from Blender, there literally wasn't an interface. Like it was
just here you go.
It used to have to use key bindings for Blender straight up, which is how you should use Blender. but that's very like intimidating. I honestly, I think a good way to work in Blender might to be if you have it for streaming. Like, do you have a stream deck?
No, not yet.
Okay, if you get a stream deck, you could actually use that for a lot of stuff for Blender too, or a lot of your work. Like, you could make a profile for or just a page for stream for working, and it'd be really nice. It's like sometimes you just want to just sort of like you want to have like a button to just do all sorts of stuff. And I don't know if there's a plugin, but key bindings are almost always been better. They really are. Like, do you use the interface? Do you, when you're working in Blender, do you click stuff mostly, or you start to use some?
Both.
Okay, both. A little mix.
Yeah.
So like your most common things you've learned how to what the key bindings are.
Yeah. I have to do it constantly to remember it. That's why I go in between both.
Yeah, like all obviously just means like if you're new some sort of new feature, you're like, oh, you'll do it, but like, I mean, I guess is there someone who doesn't use Control Z to undo? Maybe, but like,
if someone does that, I would call them insane. Also, welcome to chat, Mason boy. Welcome.
Yeah, it's like you can do pretty much anything for that. Have you considered making 3D assets for like, you know how there's like your chair? Have you considered? I really think it's funny because I can't hear that at all, and you just keep freaking out over the follows.
Yeah, and then like they have no idea, but no, it's actually scaring the fuck out of me. Thank you for the 100 bits to be supreme. Thank you. Welcome to Shay's Plumbing boy.
Yeah. Like, nice. Have you considered doing? It'd be more. There won't be like rigging on it necessarily, but like you can make assets in like Blender stuff. It can be pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to make assets. Snail is actually teaching me because she does a lot of the assets that I use. Yeah,
you can make you can even like make a custom room for yourself. Like I know you stream from VR chat, right?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
But you could also make like a just chatting room render with like Blender too.
Yeah, like I was honestly thinking about doing that. I was like, it would be cool to make my own room, but I kind of like the one that I made with some assets I found.
Man, why am I sus? Every time someone says
what?
Or if someone says
no, these are actually, I am allowed to use these. It's credited in my credits. Don't worry.
What?
I actually credited the person I got the assets from.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sus of every time someone says to say something. You in your chat.
What? Oh, can you say sausage? Sausage.
I'm always sus. Every time someone says like, "Oh, say this," I'm like, What language is this a curse word?
I don't know.
What language?
As long as it's like one of the bad ones, one of the bad ones.
What language is this having me say to like I fucked your mother? What language is is it like?
What language am I fucking someone's mother in?
Today? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So so you said you haven't been doing too many collabs. Is that because it's probably something you haven't you probably think you haven't asked for collabs and you don't.
I just get scared to ask.
Yeah, it's the thing. If it wasn't for my Sunday tea streams, I wouldn't be, and I wouldn't actually have collabs at all right now. I don't do much collabs, like traditional collabs. Because like you're thinking of, when you think of collabs, you're thinking of like, playing Phasmophobia or something. Yeah. I've done maybe 10 of those the whole time I've been streaming.
I just want to warn before I know someone I cannot send bits by packs of 10. I'll just send the rest of tabs or ignore notifications. So, okay, go ahead. Up to you.
What?
I don't know. I'm just gonna let them go off. It's something about this not being able to send them the way they want to because Twitch is weird.
You can
do whatever you got.
You could definitely send like 10k bits at once. I've seen that before. I mean,
I've seen it before too.
like I know there's up. You can. I don't know what the upper limit is.
I don't know.
And you're probably not giving 10K, so it's under that.
Yeah, 71.
Hmm.
Thank you for the 71 bits, though. Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1.
Oh! I think if you want to give a specific smaller amount, I think it's over $1. It's easy, or there might be some specific numbers.
It's still going.
That's fucking great. Well, you have CTS enabled.
Tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1.
Do you have CTS enabled on under $1 for bits?
Yeah, it's funny. It's 1 bit minimum.
Oh, wait, so...
Genuine belly laugh from that. The genuine belly laugh. I heard that. You can't even hear it, and you still found it funny.
It's hilarious. I just hear you like fucking die. I see the notification pop up, and you just fucking die because you like fly off to the side. It's fucking great.
I'll fucking eat you again.
Pull your dukes. Come on.
Well, thank you for the 14 more bits to be screaming. Thank you, Q. Actually, not Q. KB.
Yeah, we did sort of talk about this earlier, but more specifically, if you were to redo what you did when you started streaming, what have you learned? Like what the fuck? What would you do differently now? Because like you've obviously learned something in a year. I hope you've learned something in a year.
What I would do something differently is kind of be more myself, because I was a bit more like restricted with my personality back when I started.
Did you try to be in character at the beginning? Did you do that?
No.
Okay. So you didn't.
I was just kind of like, hey, I just wanted to become a VTuber, and I've been working on this since fucking midnight. Hi. That's literally my debut stream.
Oh, did you?
I didn't even fucking have a proper debut.
Did you? Oh, so you've had. You would consider that a debut stream, though. Did you do that? I finished the model, I got it tracking, and I was like, okay, let's just stream. Yeah. So did you have like the normal VTuber slides?
No.
So you haven't had a debut. If you don't have the slides, it's not a debut. You're still good. You have your pre-debut. Let's go.
I'm still pre-debut. Let's go.
The slides are important.
You need the slides.
PowerPoint, Sam.
Yeah, like, I'm just one of those who like I'm always on a character. I don't even have a character. I just wanted to be an anime girl.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, it's valid. Like,
yeah,
I'm still a VTuber. I just didn't want to have lore.
Yeah, no, you don't have to have a character. Like, I mean, you could have. There's a lot of people who have character, but they're not really. I mean, I'm not really in character. I have lore, but like.
You have lore, you're never in character.
Yeah. Like, I have lore and design. I don't think you have a design, but you do. Do you have lore? I don't think you really do you?
I just wanted to be an anime girl.
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, honestly.
Like, I honestly considering trying to make some type of lore, like just a little bit, just for fun, because I like writing stories. And
I guess
if you
ever want to do some lore stuff, you could do that and have that as like a actual debut stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it'd be like if you ever want to.
If anything, I might do it on my birthday or my VTubing anniversary, which is in March.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you could also reveal a new model at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you can make a better model because you're always learning.
Yeah, I'm always learning stuff.
Yeah. You can like do some sort of. Oh, hello, lovable Lucy. How long ago did you send that message?
Hello, welcome.
I'm good. It's the same minute. I always see messages pop up because I was just looking at OBS and there's no timestamps in there. Like,
I have to go pee again. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna go pee. You watch our chats. Have fun.
Okay. I'll watch chat because we're good. Yep. Well, Shaybie is reanimating. How are you doing, Lucy? And Shaybie's chat as well. We are currently this is an interview of sorts. I always think this might be more of an interview than my other ones. Yeah, Shaybie's great. She's pretty much everywhere. Hydrate, yes, I shall do a hydrate V. It's a great scuffed energy that we're getting here. the main purpose of these interview streams is really not even to like do posture check. Well, thank you. It's not even to have any sort of like, oh, I want to grow, or like I not like have any real goal. The main thing is, if you ever seen people have collabs or something, like game collabs, and they haven't ever interacted in a good way before, these interviews are actually my way of like learning more about like I've known Shaybie for a while, and honestly, she's not one of the people I really need to do this with because I've talked to her on my T streams some, but you want to do something with people before, like you want to play Phasmophobia or whatever. It just helps. And yes, Shaybie's super cute. We'll tell her she's cute when she gets back. There's that good energy, like that gremlin energy that's a lot of fun to have. It brings on the scuff. There's always a lot of scuff. And hello, Q. I'm trying to read. Actually, I can go to her tab. I'll go to Shaybie so I can read your chat properly. Hello, QVU3Q. Shaybie does seem to be returned.
I have returned.
Yeah, if you're new to if you're new to VTubing, hi Shaybie. My T streams and these interviews are a good way to meet some people. I always like. There's always people in here. You can find new VTubers.
If you like chaotic craziness, hello.
Yes, and if you like it, so yes, if you enjoy yourself,
you enjoy gremlin energy on occasion.
If you join a
gremlin energy.
Yeah, you have that good gremlin energy. Go give Shaybie a follow. Where are you sitting at? I think you're getting close to 800.
700, but yes.
Oh, I thought you're at. Where are you?
I'm at 655 now.
Okay, cool. Getting close to 700.
Thank you, lovable blues, for the follow. Welcome to the Shay Squad. welcome. I'm just gonna stay down here. I'm comfy. I got my leg on my desk. I'm small enough. I can do that.
This is actually my first time I've done an interview with both people streaming. It's an option you can totally do.
I thought it'd be fun, and then everyone can kind of get a gist of how I am on stream.
Well, yeah. I mean,
you promised chaos and definitely deliver.
You promised me chaos.
This live streams, my normal streams are very chaotic. But today's been very chill though, compared to the usual me screaming.
You're just getting. You're getting the chill vibe. I do generally adjust my vibe to whoever joins me, but. It's still way more chill than like what you were on your own. We're somewhere in the middle. We've met each other in the middle.
We're both the type where like we will adjust to the other person. It's become weird.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to become hyper and I'm trying to become chill. So it's like where do we meet?
We're somewhere in the middle. We're just vibing.
We're vibing.
Now.
So yeah. What is scuff energy? What is what?
What is what energy? Oh, Shaybie? Stay with me, Shaybie!
My headphones cut out! I'm here! I'm alive! My headphones cut out!
Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh, that was beautiful. I am probably going to use that on my stream ending thing. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not stream ending on post stream. So
what does scuffed energy mean?
A scuff energy?
Yes.
Scuff energy is, I don't know, just shit's always broken. I don't know, like it's breaking. You're just kind of rolling with it. It's something very common with people who use 3D models, because there's a lot more to keep track of with 3D models, honestly. One Shaybie successfully spooked, yes.
But yeah, like I just kind of roll with it. Like if my shit breaks, I just make it into a joke.
Yeah, like.
Okay, thank you for the follow, J-Boss.
Yeah, with like 3D models, you have. Although left easier to get this soon if you're crazy enough. You have your hand tracking, you want to make sure it's working, and that's always janky. He said you're using 5 trackers, which I bet that's
which
more.
I do sometimes, and I have to stay in view of my base station, which is behind me.
Yeah. How many base stations do you have? 1 or 2?
1.
Oh, does that work?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
As long as they stay in its view.
The index comes with 2, and I have them like diagonal from each other. They're actually been plugged in.
Yeah, I can only afford 1.
They're just kind of plugged in. They're also confused. I just realized one was blue, one is green. I guess it got disconnected at some point. Weird. I'll deal with that when I eventually set it up again.
If you ever do, which you should.
No, I will.
With full body that you don't use.
I need to get, honestly, I want to get, one of the things I should probably do before I do full body again is, actual sort of foot straps. Cause I was kind of just.
You don't have track straps?
I was just tying them into my shoes.
You don't have track straps?
I have, for the feet one, I was just tying in shoes. I have a chest strap.
Yeah, see, what a poser! What a full body poser!
Well, no, it works pretty well. When I was doing it, having it in shoes works pretty well, but I don't feel like wearing shoes, so.
Hey, have a nice shower, Snail. Thank you for being in chat.
Go shower. You don't have to leave because you shower. You can get a waterproof phone and stay with us.
You totally have an index, Snail. You totally. Oh, I have an index ties trackers to shoes.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just at the time when I was looking, there wasn't any good like the shoe trackers or like that were good in stock because
I need to fix my tracking.
Do you remember how crazy all the VR? Literally everything was out of stock. Like I wasn't able to find anything that was good, and I was like, fuck. I said fuck it at some point, and just for a while, I did stream VR stuff for like a month or 2.
Yeah, and you should get back into it because you, Mister, I have a fucking index with full body I don't use.
It's fine. I realistically want a better graphics card to do it properly, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Those aren't possible to get.
Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I'm trying to think.
I was gonna have you pull up. I'm sure you have some artists you would like to shill though. If you want to pull some of those up on you can just put them on your OBS.
Bunny did my emotes.
Would you like to pull up some artists on, like, you could just put example of them. Yeah, go show Bunny.
Let me see if I have any. Actually, no, I'll just show it on my schedule. Bunny made these emotes.
Oh, those are those are your emotes you have. They're very nice.
Yes.
Can you link me their Twitter?
Yes.
So I can, or you can put the Twitter in my Twitch chat too if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You can just put it in my Twitch chat yourself.
Bunny is a good friend of mine. They do all of my emotes.
You do all of the emotes. Very nice. Bunny,
Except
but Bunny, but not. No, we're looking for Bunny.
That is Bunny.
No. This is not.
Yeah, but it is.
No. That's an imposter.
But it
is. Sus.
But I'm trying to think. Is there some other stuff I wanted to talk about a bit?
I could also ask you about so you did say you've had this stuff. You've done some drawing. Do you have like a drawing tablet and stuff?
No.
Okay, so you would have to.
I did it all on my phone.
Oh, what's pain, Pecco?
It is.
So what do you use when you're doing 3D modeling? Do you I guess because you haven't gone too deeply in custom stuff, so you're just using your mouse to do all that?
Yep.
Okay, because I know.
And even when I do make custom stuff, I still use my mouse.
I believe I've seen people using drawing pens.
Yeah, I know people who do.
But like people do that generally do way more custom assets than you're currently doing. For what you're doing right now, it makes you would just use a mouse, but like, and in a few of the things you kind of just suffer with a mouse and fine because you're not doing it too much yet.
Yeah. I mean, my friend Snail, she makes tons of cool stuff with just a mouse.
We can do it. It's kind of like it really depends on what you're doing. I want to say if you're painting meshes or whatever it's called, it's probably easier to do that with a pen.
Yeah, or at least do it on my phone because I have a stylus and stuff.
Can you do that transfer to phone, and then.
Well, I can like
you
take
could
the UV, put it on my phone, and then.
Oh, you can send the PSD over to your phone or whatever, or a PNG.
No, I can send the UV layout.
Oh, is that what format they're in?
Yeah.
Because
I can do it. I can do the UV and then send the layout over to my phone and then draw on it and then transfer back to my computer, see how it looks, and then keep doing that.
Yeah, you can do that. You can even use there's probably, depending on your phone, you could just use your phone as a drawing tablet. But it's probably not really worth it because.
I'm getting a new phone anyway, and I'm getting a drawing tablet for my birthday.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. Yeah, so you'll see that.
My mom already said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you a drawing tablet. I'm like, yay!
Yeah, you'll be able to draw some. You'll be able to. Are you gonna try and draw like? Are you gonna try to do some art streams with that?
I'm gonna try to once I get back to my like ability I used to have.
Yeah. One way, because I know you'll need to be practicing art. I know one thing that a lot of artists like to do, if you're at least, I would say if you're at least able to, would you say if you start drawing, you'd be able to like do doodles at least to recognizable of the character? You could probably, like if you need people to draw, you can always like do those drop PNGs. Just like people just drop their characters and you just use them it's like.
I know because I join those all the time.
Yeah, they're always fun to join. I feel like there hasn't been as many of them lately.
Yeah, honestly, it's been weird.
I think it's just a lot of the community is joined the same time as we did, and they feel like they should move away from it, which I don't think it's necessarily true. There's multiple types of PNG drop threads. The ones that are kind of stupid, like, oh, drop your PNG and I will tell you what kind of burrito you are or some bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Those are stupid. Those are stupid. Like the art ones.
It's like BuzzFeed quiz, except you just drop a PNG.
Yeah, like they're just interaction bait. Hello, Nizlo 99. Hello, if I'm reading that, or maybe it's
Mama, she's here.
Yeah.
Mama's here.
Yeah. Yeah. But so you could
actually now that Mama is here, we can talk a bit about like how I changed from when I was a kid to now.
No, yeah. So yeah, you used to your mama used to have to clean up all of the evidence, but now there's been at least a 90 days since the last accident.
Yes. So like I had to run away for a few. It's all right, Mama.
Oh, it's
but we were talking kind of a bit about like how I've changed being an autistic kid.
Oh, so this interview right now, although we are getting towards the end here,
yeah,
and there'll always be the VOD. This was an interview with Shaybie, and my interviews are more very casual. They're interviews as in I do kind of ask questions and I do, but they're not. They're like half interview, half just sort of chatting. I use these, and I said this earlier when all Shaybie was okay. I use these to sort of figure out who I can do collabs with. That like I vibe well with. I didn't. Oh geez, that's quite a link you put there. Have you ever considered opening? Have you ever considered opening image directly instead of posting the whole Google URL?
It's sausage.
That URL.
It's sausage.
Anyways, so I do these to just do that. So Shaybie and I just started talking. We talked about very quickly. Talk about Shaybie's mental health she's dealing with.
Yeah.
We didn't go as deeply as you probably thinking, but there wasn't too much really to talk about, honestly.
Yeah, like honestly, now that my mom's here, we can kind of go a bit deeper.
But yeah, like I mean, we're gonna have to talk about a little more. But like it's really. And we've talked about like Shaybie
like
does
models.
Shaybie does 3 models of VR chat, and it was
and then made my model.
Yeah, like, and I didn't really need to do this with you because like I wasn't originally going to do this as soon because I don't need to do one of these because I've already done T's. I've already had over T. I know a ton of other people who I'm mutuals with. I've had them on these interviews because I need to know if like. You need to do stuff with people before you do collabs with them, ideally. And these T-streams can go badly. I don't care. Or not these interviews can go badly. I don't care because they're a way for me to get to know my my mutuals better. Thank you so much for the follow, Nizlo.
Yes, good job.
Go follow Shaybie as well.
No.
Oh, why did it not? Let me do the shout out again. Why did the bot not work?
It
what the fuck? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, in my OBS chat, which is I don't normally use OBS chat, it rips out the stream element spot.
Huh.
So like in my chat, I just oh now it's
We just
working.
don't see it on the
Okay, no, now it's working. Yeah, my OBS I think needs no it wasn't the bot wasn't showing up.
I saw that. It's weird.
Yeah, it doesn't show up in my chat. No, it V, I normally use a stream elements chat, not the OBS chat. The OBS chat behaved a little differently.
Hello, motherfucker, indeed.
Hello, motherfuckers, or whatever.
Thank you for the host. Oh my god.
Oh.
Thank you for the host.
The stream elements chat, it just works better for me. I've had issues using the OBS chat has been less reliable for me.
Sausage.
Because in OBS you have the native OBS chat, and then you also can use the stream elements chat. You go to just download OBS Live, which is stream elements' plugin for OBS.
Okay.
Yeah. So Shaybie, I'll help you move over to OBS at some point, or I could legitimately do it.
Have time.
Legitimately, I could do it after stream if you want to, but I think you might be too tired too.
I might be tired.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we want to talk, stretch. Yeah, how to stretch.
We both self-stretch.
Yeah. We did talk.
Hi, Josie.
We did talk a little bit about mental health, but like.
We talked a lot about models.
Yeah, but like, so have you felt like because now like as a streamer invest in the VTuber community, you've been able to be yourself more because like there's not really there's the people who hate people for being autistic, whatever, but then you might ban them or whatever, but like I think that's less of an issue in the VTuber community. Like some people couldn't really accept. Yeah.
They're very accepting of it, and I appreciate that because I've being very honest here, I've never felt accepted anywhere. And then like I started VTubing and I felt like, wow, I finally found my home.
Yeah. Like the VTubing community's been fucking great. Like it's really good for like it's really supportive of like artists and a lot of. Have you guys been in a state that you want to do something but feel tired?
Yeah.
It's not. I feel like I get distracted, some days I'll wake up, like on my off days, and I just won't get anything done.
Yeah, same.
Can it be caused by staying at home for too long? It could be a vitamin D. I think for me, it's just it's getting better for me. I used to stream. I used to stream 7 days a week, which was bad, and I went to 6 days. And went slowly down. I'm down to 4 days a week now. I think it's where I'll stay. And now I have a consistent schedule. Like having a consistent schedule helps a lot.
It helps a lot with productivity and stuff.
Like you can do like having a consistent schedule. Like for you even like we did a little earlier for stream for you, but it's like not like you're doing that every week randomly. It's like just do an earlier collab. That's fine. Like collabs, you can be whatever time. That's how it just now be.
Yeah, like as long as it works with their schedule, don't mind.
Yeah. Like I will always have something at the start time. I would have probably, I don't know, done some order. I haven't done it yet. But if I have a collab that has to be later, I would probably do some sort of chatting or art stream. I haven't done art stream in a while.
While you wait.
Yeah. Like I want to always have something at my 4 total days. Yeah.
Autistic kids normally the most creative kids. Yeah, that's actually really right because like you can see like I do 3D modeling, I do streaming, I do like all of this shit. Because like I'm just a generally creative person. That just comes from my autism.
Yeah. Have you ever done any? I know you've done 3D. Have you ever tried doing like ceramics?
I did once in high school. Yeah.
So you said you did once. When did you do your ceramics?
I did it in high school.
My senior
year.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, ceramics is fun. I did ceramics. Did you do it in? I don't know if you ever went to college, but did you do it?
I didn't.
Okay. College ceramics, I think, was a little cooler than high school, at least when I went.
Like, we did it a little bit, and then we had to, like, transfer it because we couldn't get enough funds. So I couldn't do it.
Rip.
Well, I only did it, like, once or twice.
Oh, well. But yeah, you've made some stuff. I feel like you're, like, really creative. I felt like that would probably be a thing you could do. Have you, as far as, like, I don't, like, I think I've asked you, if you're getting, what's your caffeine of choice when you're drinking stuff? Do you drink
Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. So you drink soda. You drink soda when you want to wake up.
Yeah, I drink soda when I want to wake up, and it like kind of keeps me like awake. Not like entirely. Like, I don't rely on it to keep me awake, but it does help because I like in my family we do generally have lower blood sugar. Like our blood sugar drops lower than normal. That's why I gotta drink soda to keep it up when we eat.
Yeah. You gotta keep that. Like how do you actually how is Red Bull? Yeah.
Red Bull helps me.
Yeah, Red Bull is a little of an intense option, but I mean, hey, if it fucking works, you just be careful. Oh, that's how I reset it. I clap. Interesting. Fucking hand tracking.
Yeah, hypoglycemia. We have like hypoglycemia.
Yeah. How do you test for your blood sugar? Is there a way to do it without?
I don't test it.
Oh, you just kind of do.
I just kind of rely on my body, and it doesn't work at the time.
Okay, so you do it by feel. Okay. Is there for testers? I think is it diabetic to normally do it where it's like a prick? Or is it, you
like prick your finger.
So it has to be a physical blood test for it to for to do it. That sounds like fuck that. But I guess it's between that and like not feeling worse is probably worth it. Is there a way? Have they gone a sensor to not prick you yet? Because I hope for your guys' sake.
I think they have a sensor. I just don't do it.
You scan it on your phone.
Oh.
Right as a kid, I'm afraid it's the sting machine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not diabetic or anything. I just kind of run the family to naturally.
Is there an issue that you can't? So do you have to worry about like eating too much sugar, or is that not really?
No.
Okay.
It's not an issue for me personally. I don't have to.
Oh, goes to
worry about eating too much,
fuck that. Lovable Lucy saying that it goes in. Do you have needles? It goes it goes and stays in for 14. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
No.
You may not be by diabetic, but are you diabetic? I think it's asking you, Shaybie. Are you diabetic?
I'm not.
Okay.
Diabetic.
Yeah. There. Yeah. I was waiting for you to get that because I don't know if I said. I don't know if I read that correctly. I was trying to read it correctly though. I might fuck it up. Man, I love that. I fucking love my that emote animated. It's so perfect.
I know it's absolute chaos.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, so if you you could probably like if you're one thing you could do to free blood sugar, you could just like have a bowl of ice cream or whatever. Or wait, are you lactose intolerant? If so, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you're
have
good.
any food allergies.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Yeah, just pull a bowl of ice cream. Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Just have it next to me. It's like fuck yeah.
Oh. Oh gosh, I had a train of thought I was going for this.
My dad has diabetes that luckily no symptoms. Yeah, my not the mama. He is diabetic, but I haven't had any symptoms, and I do kind of keep an eye on it because it does run in the family. But I don't have any symptoms. I keep an eye on it to make sure I'm okay.
It's definitely a great excuse to eat sugar. Have you like? Excuse me. So for well, since being in the VTubing community, there's different types of VTubers. Have you mostly stayed within your circle that you've had, or have you gone out much to find new people, or you kind of just let sort of like?
I kind of just try to go out. Like I've met a few new VTubers, and it's like I try to be friends. I just get scared.
Yeah,
That's an anxiety thing.
Yeah. I think a majority of VTubers are closer to what you are like. You're like being very shy. It seems to be very normal. I don't feel bad. I don't even think it's either it's nothing related to autism, or maybe there's just a high percentage of autism, and that's just possible in the VTuber community. But like I've noticed like an overwhelming like so many VTubers. It's like exactly what you say. They're just be brave. Hey, someone has to be pushing you. It's like playing Barbie. You're pushing the VTubers together, you know.
Yeah, it's push them together.
Yeah, just go. Nah, just be friends.
Yeah, ever since I started talking to you, I've been trying to meet new people and meet some more VTubers and stuff.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I did talk about TikTok earlier, and again, you could do a lot of. Okay, let me explain how what you can do for you. Because it doesn't require editing. You can instead of using the full body tracking stuff, you can, because it's not gonna be relevant in most TikToks. Use
some of them.
Yeah, it depends what you're doing, but overall majority you can do very well in TikTok. Use VC Face, go to OBS, put your model in there on a vertical profile, and record. Basically, record yourself wiggling around for some sound on TikTok, or whatever. Like,
there we go, I got it.
Yeah. Like, there's gonna be you basically recreate whatever the stupid meme is,
whatever trend it is,
whatever skit it is. And you just kind of just like, you basically do that and upload it to your phone. Because you have to send it to your phone because you can't do sounds from the website. You can also do.
Yeah, I've been trying to be more active in my other social media. I'm trying to work on some new YouTube stuff.
My TikTok name is the same as everywhere because I am very good about that. But I can post my. Actually, I think I have a link in my panels. But let me go here and.
I have a socials command for mine.
I don't have I have a socials. I don't have a socials command, but I think I have a TikTok link somewhere.
Let me see.
Oh, do I not have my? Oh, I don't have my. I don't have my TikTok linked on my Twitch. Oh no, I don't, because I don't really care too much about my Twitch people going to TikTok. But I will. It's on my card though.
My TikTok name is _Shaybie.
It's on my.
And I also just posted it in my chat.
Yeah.
Mine's also all linked in my about me.
Yeah.
You have it actually. You have a card. Your VTuber, your Stream Elements, your card. I also have a card too.
Yeah, I think
I have it on my Twitter.
I should put it in. I need to go through my panels and update stuff. It's been the same for such a long time, but I need to.
I have a link tree, and then I have.
Oh shit! I just realized my Stream Elements thing is wrong. Lol. I wonder everyone showed up at 3 p.m. on Monday, and wonder why I wasn't streaming. Whatever.
Just what the fuck?
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, I'm trying to be more active on my social media. It's just I'm trying to find the time because I'm juggling all of this shit at once.
Oh shit! I get. Let me.
It's a struggle, but I do my best.
Yeah. You gotta just do your best.
As long as for me, as long as I'm active on Twitter and Twitch, I don't mind.
Yeah, you can you can do TikToks. There's also YouTube. What I will say, if you're gonna do YouTube, I suggest having separate accounts for your VODs and your real content. VODs,
yeah, I don't post my VODs. I'm gonna do actual videos for YouTube.
Have you considered putting VODs on?
I might do clips where I'll post my clips on Twitter and stuff. I posted one of my clips on Twitter and it got kind of popular because it was the one where I shut my PC down on accident.
Yeah. Because VODs, having VODs saved, it's cool to go back to those. But I mean, it's up to you, honestly. You could also feel that you're not ready to do it, which is something understandable too.
Yeah.
If at some point you feel ready,
I still have a ton of old clips, and I like to look back at those.
I'm not even talking about clips, full.
Yeah,
full
on VOD.
Yeah, full out VOD dumping. Because what you could do is you can export directly from Twitch to YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You can do lazy exports where you don't even tag stuff correctly, just to have VOD archives. Yeah, make sure you make a VOD YouTube channel though. Because that will,
I might do that.
They make that there. They will fuck up your algorithm because VODs are literally the worst type of content for YouTube. It's a long thing that people are going to watch small part of it, so engagement is going to be terrible, and then people aren't going to watch it very much in general. But some people will very appreciate it. You can go into more. You can put timestamps on stuff, but all this stuff's extra. If you just have the VODs at all, I think it's a good thing. It's an archive. What you stream on I assume you have some sort of desktop you stream on because you play VR stuff. You can't really do it on. It's hard to do it on a laptop. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Brian Kampf. Brian.
Vernon?
Vernon.
Vernon Cope. Cope.
I don't feel as bad.
Vernon Cope.
I appreciate having another person who can't read. We're just two illiterate people.
We're trying.
We're trying
doing our best. We're struggling.
We're on it. I am. The name's so much to follow. I hope you're enjoying the interview here.
The interviewer is just screaming for almost 3 hours. English is hard. Yep, my mom's right.
English is hard. Do you know other languages?
No. I know asshole.
No. Shaybie, I believe you're from the States somewhere. You don't have to be specific. It's not important.
I live on the East Coast. I'm honest about my location. I live in North Carolina.
I mean, yeah.
I'm Southern.
I've like said, like I'm from Nevada, and there's only one city that matters here, so.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the population's high enough here. It's not like. If
you're gonna run into
I don't think it's a big deal to say generally like.
I say like, oh yeah, I'm in North Carolina. I'm on the East Coast.
If you live in a state with a high enough, a place with high enough population, it's not a big deal. Like, oh, you're like, oh, someone lives in London. That doesn't say shit. You're not gonna be able to track them out for that. Yeah. And realistically, I would love to move eventually, so it's not like I'll be here forever.
Yeah,
not now. You can't really.
Fuck.
You can't really do travel currently, but.
Like, I do travel a lot. Like, I've been traveling a bit with my family. Like, we've been staying safe. We're all vaccinated now. Like, we travel quite a bit in my family.
No, I mean, you can't really go, like, you can't move.
Yeah, you can't go cross country.
Yeah, you can travel within the US.
We have Kimoran over there going to Japan.
You have what? Oh, yeah, Kimoran, she went from
she moved to Japan.
She moved to Japan. She went from Canada. Canada isn't blacklisted.
Oh, yeah, Canada isn't as hard.
Yeah, Canada is much easier to get. I think they don't know if they ever shut down from Canada.
I don't think they did.
I think Sal, like, they've been like, yeah.
But she's Canadian?
Yes.
I thought you were from the States.
No, Kimoran's from Canada. She doesn't mention it very often. She's mentioning it more now that she moved. But
like, yeah, I'm Canadian. I moved to Japan.
Yeah. Just new yeah, there's also that. Hello. Yeah, my girlfriend always plays video games. When I'm my girlfriend always plays video games when I am at her.
At her house.
At your house, I'm saying. That's like, you can play games with her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the thing.
Powderoos are infiltrating Dai's chat. Okay, I gotta put my Powderoo.
Oh yeah. I don't have one. Actually, I guess
you're not a coal king.
Oh no, I could actually. Let me just try uploading right now. Just fucking.
Yeah, if instant uploads, it'll show up.
Yeah, I know.
As long as they refresh the page.
I can just put the one blackout, or sorry, V made for me. I have one slot, but I don't know how it'll look.
And they have opened the borders into the States and going out of the States for Aunt's mom was just here from Germany. Yeah. Because my uncle's wife, my aunt, she's German. Yeah. She came from Germany. She immigrated here.
Okay, let's do this. Go here. Yeah.
Okay, like, they're starting to be a bit more relaxed on the traveling restrictions.
Well, it's you can do it. It's
just a bit harder to actually immigrate right now.
Yeah. Well, Japan. Okay, if you want to go to Japan, you don't ever get citizenship.
Yeah.
It's like, even if you marry in.
Like, you're still not technically an actual citizen.
Yeah, like, it's really hard. It's not a goal that you can just live in Japan easily. You can live in Japan for like 40 or whatever. But also, does anyone actually care about getting citizenship in the country you move to? Because I don't really.
Not really.
It's a country that I think is working well. I mean, I'll let their native people vote, whatever. I don't give a shit. Just let me live with you guys and vibe.
Just let me sit here.
As long as it's not like a really bad sort of like would you, if the country's being ran well enough where you want to move there in the first place, just let their citizens keep vibing all that. Honestly.
Yeah, my mom said she only really went for the healthcare.
For what do you mean?
For the better healthcare and the free healthcare in other countries.
Oh yeah. Actually, Japan's interesting as they don't have free healthcare, but like the stuff's not expensive. Like.
Yeah, it's not like
it's like a lot of the like Southeast Asian countries, their stuff is priced, like, oh, get like $50 for like with your bone or whatever.
Yeah, like, here you go, $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, Germany's free.
Yeah. There's a bunch of free and
Like, there are some countries that are free. There are some that are like extremely cheap compared to us.
oh, it's too big.
It's too big.
I think you're too fat, V. I tried to put I tried to
Like, I at least want to travel the world. I don't know if I'm gonna move like entire countries. Like, I might be moving around the states, but I'm probably not gonna move into an entirely new country. If I move
yeah.
to another country, it might just be Britain, if I do at all.
Yeah. Britain's good. Oh, did my BGM stop playing? I think it did. Let me go fix that.
Mine didn't. I can still hear it.
YouTube.
Just for me in North America to have health insurance is almost $600 a month. Yeah. I don't even have health insurance. I'm just freeballing it.
Yeah. Well,
I die? Oh well.
no, don't die. It's not allowed.
You know what I mean? Like, health insurance is super expensive.
It is, yeah.
That's why I just can't afford it right now. That's why I don't have any. But I'm trying to get on Medicaid.
Yeah, I hope it works. It's a pain in the ass, but it's probably worth it. I think it's
like I was on it when I was a kid, but they took me off when I turned 18.
Yeah, so does it work differently when you turn 18? Or because it was based...
I don't know. I think because me and my mom were on it until I turned 18, and they took us off, and I had to reapply by myself. Because I qualify for not making enough.
Well, you'll get back on there, and you'll be all good.
Yeah. If I die first, you and Nothing Mom both get 5K. Nice.
Okay.
So you also have life insurance then.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. You got a positive check, by the way.
Oh, hold on. I was making the notes.
Yes, good.
Yes. Now I just need to save it. I had to make sure I was spelling it correctly, honestly. That's what I was doing. Okie dokie. Now I'm gonna go...
Doesn't mean kill me in my sleep while you visit. Okay, can somebody give me plans on how to murder?
No!
For $5,000, man.
Okay, I don't know how to... Oh, okay, I need to zoom in on it. That does not really work. That looks like a fucking lot of nothing.
It works. It's fine. But it's not as good as my Padaru.
Well, it's just too... If I went in and cropped it, it would work better. It's just too zoomed out.
Así de audio. Premeditated. Someone clip that for.
Okay, let me do the posture check.
Yes, you get proper posture.
Which actually, my posture. Do you? How do you sit when? What sort of chair are you sitting in?
I'm sitting in one of the game chairs.
Oh, the gamer chair. So
a game similar to mine in the stream, just no ears.
Oh.
Aren't
those? What happened?
She gave me a posture check. There we go.
Aren't those chairs kind of terrible? I mean,
it works. I kind of want a new chair, but like it works.
If you get a new chair, you might want to get one of those like the proper office chairs. It'd probably be better for your back.
I guess it's something comfortable.
Like
I sit at my desk for like 12 hours a day. It might be comfy.
I use an IKEA Marcus.
Like I always have my blanket with me because it gets cold. Like I don't have like I'm comfy with it.
Oh, bring in. Hey, Kiyoshi, how you doing?
I'm very comfortable right now.
Bring in the weaponry, I see.
Yes, bring on the fire.
Oh, I see you were saying, I saw some message that messed, forget my country is.
I'll bring the boba.
She only plays Star Stable and Genshin, not my favorites. Yeah.
I feel sorry for you when you come visit. It's day 68 at my house. I love my blanket, okay? I like my blanket.
It's fun. Oh, it's fine.
What's your favorite drink?
Oh yeah, there's actually multiple parts of this. Well, gosh, I was gonna ask you again for similar. What's if you're
boba?
Boba. If you're like just one drink.
Yeah, that's my favorite drink. I love boba.
I don't know if
I'll get it often, but when I do, I love it.
I'm trying to think if this is a question for both of us. I'm trying to think what mine would be. Like, I don't want to say just tea, because like that's
you're always drinking tea.
I'm always drinking tea, but like, I drink it like on Sundays, and I sometimes have a cup or mug, whatever, some other days. I want to say if I were to have like one drink just to like choose it from all of them, I maybe Dr. Pepper, but like I haven't had one in over a year. Like I don't drink it very often.
You don't drink it much.
Yeah, I don't actually. Here's the way I handle it. I don't buy soda with my own money.
Yeah, you usually just get soda from other people. It's kind of like me with some stuff that I eat and drink.
Yeah. Oh, hot chocolate is really good. I really like hot chocolate.
I love hot chocolate. I'm my own Christmas tree and I have hot chocolate on my dad.
One of the tea I had earlier today, not the way I made it because I don't have milk right now, but if I add milk to my, it's just like a chocolate chip tea, it kind of tastes like hot chocolate. It's really good. I love milk. Yeah, I don't have any milk right now because I haven't been to Costco in a little bit. But
go to fucking Costco.
I will. I have to go like one of my off days where I'm not doing other stuff. I'm fine. I have food. Milk is normally the first thing that like disappears from the fridge because like it doesn't last as long. And like slowly food, like there's no reason to go back immediately. So I'll have like phases of like when I have milk and don't have milk.
Ooh, a hot chocolate with Oreo creamer or peppermint mocha creamer. That sounds good.
Now, so you did say earlier you do use Dr. Pepper for your your
my
caffeine.
blood sugar to keep it up.
Well, we said for caffeine actually.
And for caffeine, and I drink it.
Do you also drink like do you drink coffee?
I do drink coffee.
Okay, so you drink coffee. I guess technically not. Boba's not even tea, but yeah.
It's kind of like in the middle space.
No,
like,
Boba's
it's a drink, but
Boba, quite honestly, is the best way to describe it, even though it's like not really what it is a soft drink with a tea as its base liquid. Cause like
yeah, I'd say so. But I don't even drink it that often. Like I only do when I can.
I choose hot chocolate because hot chocolate is good. Koshi, yes. Yeah, so yeah.
I love hot chocolate.
You do drink. So if you're like to choose, it's like for like tea or coffee, you go coffee, but you drink that often?
I don't drink coffee that often just because like we don't get it often, but if we have it, I'll drink it. I'm like that type of person. Like if we have it, I'll drink it. If not, I'll just drink it.
You don't have a coffee machine at your place, I'm assuming.
We do have a coffee machine. We just don't buy the K-cup things.
Oh, often. Fuck the K-cups. What you could do is you can and just get the reusable like little thingy, and if your machine isn't a stupid one, it doesn't allow that. Why did my BGM froze again? I think. What the fuck?
It doesn't like you.
It keeps crashing. Play about air. Please try again later. YouTube? Did YouTube die?
Is your YouTube dying?
Maybe. There we go.
Did I break it? I broke it.
No, BGM's back, but
all that is instant coffee. K-cups are off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like our machine takes both. It takes instant coffee and K-cups.
You don't need instant. You can use normal coffee. But how are you today? I've been well. I think Shaybie seems.
We're doing pretty good.
You were a little tired earlier before we started streaming. I think you're fine now.
Yeah, because that's because I was like just waking up because I woke up late.
See you later, Nizlo, and hope to see you around. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Oh, have a nice rest of your night. Actually,
get some sleep.
Go get some good sleep.
Get some sleep.
Go get some good sleep.
Yeah, yes.
Go get a good sleep. Sleep well.
Because see, sleep is very, very fucking important. People don't fucking do it, I swear.
Like I guess I sleep. I just don't get good enough sleep.
Yeah, like, do you, what's it called? Do you notice days where, like, you're up till, like, at 6 a.m.? Do you do that really badly? Because isn't that way? I think wasn't I legitimately talking to you, like, this morning? I swear to God.
Yeah, we were talking this morning at, like, 3 a.m. because I had just woken up.
Yeah, I hadn't gone to bed when we were talking.
Yeah, I had a nap by accident.
Yeah, when I see, let me look at our DMs.
Let me see our DMs. Yeah. Like, we usually text in the middle of the night.
No, actually, it was no. Okay, no.
We usually talk in the nighttime and afternoons.
I did. It doesn't look like, no, I didn't talk to you like at 3 a.m. today. That was I think I'm someone like at stupid hours in the morning, and they actually replied as like, what? I think they woke up.
I think it was me.
No, well, no, because I
have. No, because we didn't talk at 3 a.m. this morning.
No, that wasn't today.
At 1 a.m. and then I replied at 3 a.m. and then we talked for a few minutes, and then I went back to sleep, and then you texted me right as I woke up. Like, good morning, and I was like, how the fuck did you know?
Yeah.
Like, I had just woken up to the doorbell going, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Good morning. No, that was me ringing the doorbell.
Yeah, that was you. Because you were just, like, outside my window and, like, ran around, ring the doorbell, and then come back around to see me wake up. Like, it's a wild shape.
It's a wild. Yeah, yeah, but definitely, if you are gonna get into coffee, K-cups are the way. But you could do something. There's 1 cup coffee machines. Yeah.
Excuse me.
But yeah, are you getting? You sounds like you're tired. Do you want to wrap up here or?
I can go for a bit longer.
Okay.
As well.
Nice.
I have an extra long sleep stream today because I'm feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
Especially since I was streaming earlier.
Yeah. Have both of you eaten or drink some water today? Yes, I did eat a pretty big breakfast. So what I did, I woke up.
Eat.
Shaybie.
I still haven't eaten today.
You had an applesauce. Have you at least been drinking water?
Oh my god, I have been drinking water, yes, but I have not eaten!
Shaybie's bad about that. I
forget. Like, we talked about it earlier, but I genuinely forget.
Yeah, you did have applesauce at least. So
I did have applesauce this morning.
How much applesauce? Was it like the kid-sized ones?
It was like a little cup. It was like a little cup.
The kids,
that you, like, did you have public school food? Like, did you have public school food?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Oh, thank you so much for a flower crown. Eat some snacks, something. Yes, Shaybie should definitely eat some more snacks.
Fight me. Yeah, we both get a flower crown.
Yeah, it's a flower crown.
We both get little flower crowns.
Oh, a little hat. Go. I think I might be able to add a flower crown. Let me see if I can find one.
Oh, if you find one, can you send me it? I'll throw it on.
Yeah. You can't. Oh, you can put it on scuff. I can attach it to my model.
Yeah, I can scuff it.
Let me go to images, tools, colors, transparent.
Is there a way to do it on the version I have?
No, if you don't have a props tool, no. You're probably way out of it.
I don't. I'm on 1.13.36n.
Yeah, it's pretty. Do you think that's the version before?
I can update real quick, honestly.
If you want to, yeah. If you can update, it takes 2 seconds to all your stuff to transfer over. Go ahead and update.
Let me just switch over to Patterns for a second while I update.
Yeah. And I'm gonna grab.
Y'all will hear my browser. I apologize.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is an okay background.
For download. 0.37a. Okay.
I'm trying to find a good flower crown. Oh, this one's goodish. I don't see.
Send it in DMs or whatever.
Yeah. A lot of these aren't the best, but
it works. We just want little flower crowns. It's downloading right now. It's gonna take a minute because I'm streaming.
No, that's fine. It's not too big of a file.
Yeah, it takes a minute because it's a bit slower while I'm streaming because it's taking all of my energies. Well, not all of it, but like it's taking a lot to stream.
Yeah. Add prop.
But it's still doing over a megabyte, so it's good.
Do. There we go.
Oh, you got a little flower crown.
There we go, and I'll send that over to you as well.
Okay, little flower. What's my downloads?
Yeah, you don't have to use it immediately.
You have a fucking clown nose.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw the clown nose.
Yeah, that was. I used that on.
Throw it on. I want to see it.
Oh, sure. There's a redeem, but I'll just do it for you.
Not
redeem for the clown nose. Redeem to add to prompts, but.
Okay, download. I might add that redeem too then. I didn't know you could do that in the newer VC space.
Look at me! Ah!
I'm a little clown! It's almost done.
It's
7 seconds.
I'm a clown.
You're a clown.
Or Rudolph. I think most people keep saying Rudolph whenever I have this on.
You're just both. Fuck, I keep saying V1. I don't know why I keep saying V1. I was shouting you out and I said V1 instead of VT.
Wow.
I'm stupid, okay?
It's okay.
I woke up late.
You woke up on the side of the bed. Not even on the wrong side, you're just on the side of the bed. Just on the ground.
That's the vibe. VC face, close this one.
Yeah, it's a little. It's not as good as oh, it's clipping from my head.
It's fine.
It's not as good as like LiveTD's one for VTube Studio, but it works okay. There was an older update where the first iteration of it had performance issues.
Do my models need to go over?
Yeah, everything should go over because it's not. It's like saved in like your You actually accidentally burned yourself.
Don't burn yourself.
Don't do that. Are you gonna be okay, Kyoshi? Or does Shaybie need
That's my job.
Does Shaybie need to kiss it? Kiss the bird?
I'll kiss it better. Okay, there's the prop section. I see it.
So when you open up when you click the props button, you have to add it, and then your model freezes while you're adding the file. But moving stuff around, you can still move. Ooh, it's a small burn. Well, good, you're doing okay.
Shit.
Yeah, I can. Oh, there's some cursed ones in here, but
how do I make it not move? Ah!
You once you mouse over, when you have to move over on top of yourself, and it's like it attaches where your mouse is.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Now I can switch back out of pattern. I gotta go forward. Oh wait. Oh, there it goes. I just gotta size myself down.
There you go. Oh, it's cute.
I look so cute. I'm gonna start adding redeems like that. That's cute, and it actually tracks really well.
Yeah, it's.
You need to move it down a tad more. Oh, whoops. Shit.
I think it's a little better where I moved it. Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I'm glad I have to do my VC face then.
Yeah.
I'm adding that redeem too.
Yeah, it's a good. I haven't had too many people redeem it, honestly, but it's a nice feature. Well, you're very cute. You're looking nice and cute too. What? What are you doing?
I'm making the redeem.
Oh, okay. You didn't realize you can do it right now. Can you do it so you don't forget?
Yeah. There we go.
Very good.
Now you can find assets to add.
Nice.
Well, now we both got little flowers.
It's the good brother. Oh, but you know when in a good brother, there's gonna be the bad brother.
That's you.
Oh fuck.
It's my friend Aritsu. Hi Aritsu, how you doing?
I like.
Yeah, I think people are starting to show up now. I'm doing my stream time now.
Yeah. Because this is your normal stream time.
Yeah, and now people are like, "Oh shit, you could be live now." I was like, "No, I've been live for 3 hours."
Yeah. This is where it was no one checks schedules. That's why it's better to be consistent.
You've been playing Infinite. That's good.
Yes.
Me and I just been sitting here talking.
We've just been vibing. These are
vibing.
These interviews are somewhere between like an interview and like a just chatting stream. They're not like entire.
It's both. Like you've been asking me questions, but also just been going on tangents.
Yeah. But like it's. I think they're close. The more I've done one proper close interview during my time of T streams. I've had one that felt like really like an interview with Fanta.
This has been more of like a podcast.
Yeah. Well, I have it under podcast interviews. I have it under podcast.
I have mine under just chatting.
Yeah, you're fine. It's fine.
Because then we both get to be seen. Yeah, but there's like I said, there's just a way for me to get to know my mutuals better. Like I've talked to you some, but like I think this is more extensive. Like, we've talked a few times, but we haven't talked like this much for this long.
It's more extensive than like we've done before, because even I think we
usually just text in the middle of the night, like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm just like, "Hi, I'm working on the models."
Yeah, you work on the model.
Working on the model.
Because generally the T stuff is even more casual than this. It depends. Like again, like I said, Fanta, I did a more proper interview on my T stream, but that's just because Fanta got his butt on Twitter and on my T stream finally, and it was kind of being basically an interview, which I will clip it out and put on YouTube separately, but yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, it's been a pretty good stream so far. I think we're gonna go for probably another 10-20 minutes.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Because I know we're both starting to get a bit tired. Well, probably not you, but I'm definitely getting a bit tired.
Honestly, I'm fine, but like it's more the fact that I I'll just go however long you go, and I know you're
however long I can
yeah.
go, because you know how I am. I have to do shorter.
Yeah, like I'm long streams. I thought I would burn myself again to just heat water, but I'm good. Well, good you didn't burn yourself. Yeah.
Stop burning yourself.
Water burns are really kind of fucky.
They
like hurt. They hurt a lot. I think a lot of people who get into like tea stuff will eventually do it once themselves, but it's even worse if you have cloth. If it goes into cloth, it's even worse because that'll hold the water like hot on there.
Because it'll take a while to cool off.
Well, no, if you have like a glove on or something, and then you were to pour boiling water into that, the boiling water would soak into the glove and then do it. Actually,
it'll just keep burning you.
I think because I have spandex gloves that I use for my streams.
Yeah, you wear those in the stream.
But I don't think that they don't soak up water a ton well, like not as well as like cotton. Cotton would be worse. I think they might melt though. Haven't tried.
I think so.
Because I've gotten
it's being taken from patterns again.
I don't know what they would for straight boiling water, but yeah.
Your chat is being overtaken by patterns again. I must join.
What happened?
Patteru.
Oh, there we go. Let me give you some. Let me find your tab, Shaybie. There you go.
I have mine right next to yours.
Yeah, go here.
Shut up! You know what? No. Bye. Bye. But thank you, Kiyoshi Waffles, for the follow. Welcome to Shay's Play. Welcome. Ugh.
Oh no.
I don't know why I say it like that, but yeah.
Shaybie's just been freaking out from. Do you always freak out from your follow redeems?
Yeah, I'm not used to it. I've had it since they started streaming, and I have not gotten used to it. I can't. It comes out of nowhere. People follow me out of nowhere.
Jeez. Let me give you a head pat.
Yes.
My squishy head pat. I only have my own head pat, but I'll give it to you.
Yes.
It's a very.
Give me a head pat.
It's a super head pat. Do it.
Oh,
do you also have?
I have a redeem. Oh fuck.
I
have a redeem. Hello, Kiyoshi. Hello.
Are you good? You can add it to your model directly.
Yeah, but I also have a thing like that. I could do that though.
Yeah.
So I can find the file.
Oh,
do I have anything I could add? Let's see what I have.
I can send you the. I can send you the. Yeah, I'm looking for your. I don't even see your head pat redeem. You have a lot of.
I have a lot of.
You have a lot of fucking redeems. I don't even. Is it like cheap? Is one cheap ones? Ask me a question. I'll say anything you want.
In a lolly voice.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
And there we go.
Oh no. What are you doing?
No.
What are you doing? Die. Oh, okay. I'll do it. Let me take a sip of water. I love and appreciate that.
Aww. You thought I was to do something, yeah.
No, listen, I've had someone make me read part of the B-movie script in the lolly voice. It sucked.
No, we're gonna make you. As long as we're not gonna have you sing out Pomp, it's fine.
Oh yes, head pats. I shall take the head pats.
Yeah. Let me send you the asset for.
Yeah, send me some. I don't have anything.
There's better assets, but I can send you to one. I can send you one to head pats. You always get different ones.
Yeah.
Where's my?
I love this playlist that I have playing right now. Yeah. It's so cute.
I'm just using the fucking Nintendo one I have on still, which is not really fitting, but it's a good background music.
Yeah, you can just add it to my VC face.
Yeah, it'll freeze your model for a second, but once you're added, now you can just it'll attach.
Now I'm constantly getting head pats.
There we go, hooray! You can rotate it, and stuff. It's really nice. Yeah, it's again, it's not as nice as like VTube Studios one, like because we can't control where it is. Like in VTube Studio, you can select a layer.
Yeah.
And
but
depth.
for someone with VC face, it's the best we got.
It's okay. You have to kind of aim, like
Yeah.
If you have a character with like distinct things coming out of your head, like I have my Hoj, I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah.
I can aim for that. It was a weird thing. If you look at my nose, it's like a couple inches away from my face. I don't know if that's my hitbox in my model or not.
Oh, you have to tell us both something. But yeah, if you can see my nose, like it kind of comes out a bit.
Well, no, but my on my face, it like it's like a couple inches away from maybe the hitbox in my body.
Oh god, I just looked at your Jesus.
Yeah, it doesn't like actually sit on the face.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's fine from the front.
Yeah.
It's just like blah, blah, blah,
hi,
blah, blah.
hi, DaiShimaVT. You have something to tell us? What do you got to tell us,
Kiyoshi?
Yeah, what do you got to tell us?
Oh,
thank you so much.
My little heart.
I would try to
Have a kiss. Mwah.
Oh.
They get kissed.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the kiss. We got the kisses.
We got a kiss from the Shaybie.
The Shaybie kiss.
Shaybie kiss.
Oh, we don't have to hide. Oh.
You don't have to hide.
It's okay.
We love our chat.
We love it.
Neat reminder. Okay.
What?
I'll go grab a quick snack.
Oh,
I got a neat reminder.
Oh, so you did add that already. Go grab a snack. Go grab a snack. While Shaybie grabs that snack, we will talk about how much we love and appreciate Shaybie, right? So this would be a good time for you guys to go and get ready to hit the follow right when she comes back. If anyone hasn't followed Shaybie yet, now you can go ahead. Just go. Right, she's come back, right? Go wait until she's back though, yeah? And then you hit that follow and she's gonna freak out. It'd be great. If you're mute, I was reading the chat. I thought it said if you're mute and enjoying your yeah. We do. I'm thinking. So once Shaybie comes back, I will think. I'm not sure how much longer she wants to go, but we'll have YouTube between us. Oh, there
I got a croissant.
I got a croissant. There you go, guys. Shaybie's back. Time to hit your follows. Go. Actually, I don't know if anyone hasn't followed yet.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, thank you so much, Kiyoshi. Yes. I think everyone's followed you.
She does look very pretty.
I think everyone's active followed you at this point. So there's no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are. How far are you from? Worsening from 700?
A lot still.
Oh, you'll get there. We'll get there.
658.
Yeah.
So we're almost on the final push to 700.
One funny thing though is so 658 would be the equivalent of rounding. It would round up. Once you get up to 1,000, it starts rounding at the 50 point whatever.
Okay.
So at like like the old school thing, 5 or more, it rounds up whatever. It does that, and it's kind of funny. So like.
I like my croissant.
Yeah. So it says right now it says I have 1,700 followers, but I'm at 1,667. Because it's fucking.
Very close.
I mean, it's close. It rounds up. It's kind of funny.
Oh, thank you, Kiyoshi.
Oh, yes.
Also, y'all can stop yelling at me. I have a croissant now.
Oh, yes. You got the food. What, is it a plain croissant? A butter croissant?
It's buttered.
Do you put the butter on the dog? Do you get a butter dog?
Butter dog? What butter dog?
Shay does not hate you, Swaggion. She's just
No, I don't.
She's just a tsundere.
He knew me back in high school. He can confirm.
You totally are, right?
Yes. Well, I used to be called one. Back before I transferred to school, I went Swaggin. They called me that.
That's funny. Yeah, you're just. Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I'm 6'8".
That's okay. Well, I'm thinking some. Is that 6'8" with a foot of heels? Foot tall heels?
No, that is me barefoot. So actually, I'm 8'6".
You're what?
8'6".
Oh, tall, very tall.
I'm a very tall woman.
Very tall.
I'm not 4 foot.
Yeah.
Today is tsundere makes sense. Fuck you.
4'10"? 9.
Shut up.
Sure.
I'm 8'6".
It's 5'2".
Fuck you.
I mean, you can be be as tall as you want to be, as long as your height. I think. I don't know. I know where I'm going with that. I was saying, I don't know where I was going with that. Well,
you're struggling now.
I'm struggling. I was trying to say like, oh, you're tall as whoever you want to be for your model, at least.
My model, I'd say she's probably like 5'3".
Your model's only 5'3"?
That's what I say she is. Like I said, I don't have any slides or anything. I didn't debut or anything, so it's just like.
You do when you're drawing art. Proportions for height do help, but then some artists have a hard time like doing that. Like.
You're as tall as you feel. Okay, so I'm Godzilla.
Yeah, you're Godzilla. You're Godzilla. You're gonna like beat up a bunch of buildings.
Hi, Viper.
Hey, Viper. We're just vibing.
Welcome to chat.
Isn't this like so you would have started your stream like 23 minutes ago normally?
Yep.
Hello.
And it would be ending 2 hours from now, but I'm not going for a 5 hours.
We're not going for 5 hours stream. No. We're gonna sort of go however you feel like it. I do have so do you have so I know you haven't like branched out too much for your VTubing, but do you have someone that like a specific VTuber that you like really look up to, or if another term you could use it for like an Oshi? You have someone
probably Zentreya.
Zentreya. I'm not sure what it is.
She's in Vtuber.
Oh, okay. Oh, her. Yes.
I'm a big fan of her.
Yeah. I always have the thing where I don't keep track of. I don't keep track of. I think at this point my current number is.
For someone to look up to, it's Zentreya, but people are like aspire to kind of be like.
Oh no,
it's probably one of my friends, like Sakura Games. I love him. Like he's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
From the VTubing community, like I love him.
Do you watch bigger VTubers? Like by bigger, like it depends on, or I guess it really depends on what bigger.
Only really Zentreya, and even then I just work in her chat.
Yeah, she's definitely like no one's gonna question her being bigger, but like for me, I've kind of changed who I like watch. Like as I've been growing, like I got over 1,000. I've like used to not watch people really often over 1,000, and now I kind of do because it's where I'm at too. But now I think
I just like to watch.
Yeah. I don't know. As I've been going deeper into community, I started to watch more. Like, and I think right now the largest ones are like at a 10K mark, but most of them are lower than that. But yeah, it's cool watching. You're like everyone, all my friends who've been sticking with this, like we're all been slowly growing at our own paces.
Yeah. Like I've been streaming for almost a year, and I'm about to hit 700. So I'm like, I'm really proud of that. Like I've grown my nice little community.
If you look at like go look at think about all most of it is the face cam streamers, but like if you look at how a lot of those do, and even after like 3-4 years, you're still doing better than them. Like like, legit, there's people who stream every day.
And yet I'm somehow growing faster than they are.
Well, part of that is VTubing as a community is way more active for like small people. Another part is, but you have to consider there's VTubers who've been doing what you do for a year, and I know they're like not doing as well. There's a variety of reasons, but like you're doing well, and maybe they just haven't like when you're
they haven't found their like
their niche or breaking out of their little small bubble to start growing. Because once you get to a certain point, it does become easy to grow just because people are aware of your existence.
Yeah. Well, since I have like my avatar stuff on the side too, like, that's helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Like I have my people in that community who kind of come over to this one too, and are just kind of supporting me on both.
Yeah. like you have your advertising that way. Like it's not something people would traditionally think of like a way to advertise, but it probably definitely works for you. It's people are aware of your presence. Is like at your current stage is like the most important thing. Like you're not. There's nothing inherently wrong, like bad. Like some people like you go to like normally you'll see like people like like your viewers and like oh no their mic is on here, you can not even understand them because their mic's really bad or there's something definitely wrong. That's why they're like it's not always the case. There's people with good setups to do it, but like it often is. So like there's nothing wrong. There's like oh we won't want you because you can't fucking hear you. You do have, there's always like the debuffs of whatever people like calling it, but nothing they prevents you from being able to do well.
Yeah.
Like
it's just kind of like finding your community and your niche and stuff like that.
Yeah. You have to find your niche. And people like your gremlin energy because it's fun.
Like I'm always hyper. People like that type of energy. It wakes people up. People like to come in here, like wake up a bit, come hang out.
Yeah, there's people there. Well, there's an audience for basically most types of energy or whatever, all sorts of stuff. It can be harder to like find for some if it's not an established type of stream. It can be harder. But for you, I think you're not doing like not in a bad way. I don't think you're doing anything that it would be hard to explain to people. Like you're a gremlin. You're
like I'm a gremlin who just plays games and streams for 2 hours.
Yeah, you do VR stuff. Like it's you're able to grow within an active community or for like that sort of stuff. It's kind of like the people who do Minecraft, the main Minecraft. God, I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how.
Like Minecraft, how do you not get bored after that long? I don't know.
Mods.
But even with mods, whatever. If they're enjoying it, I'm happy for them. There's actually the new Minecraft update's really good, at least. So there's that. But yeah, there's people that are people who play the flavor of the month shooter game and stuff like that. There's a lot of people who grow for like that. There's your community as well is pretty active. It's not. I know the reason I'm bringing it up. There's people like Izzy Cuisine who does cooking, and that has been really hard for her to grow. She's doing well, but like. Doing something when you're standing out a lot can help, but it also is hard. It can be hard. Like for you, you stand out with your personality instead of necessarily your category type, which is probably I think good.
Yeah, like people know me for my personality, so I can do like just about anything, and people would enjoy it.
Yeah.
I gotta flick on my phone.
Oh, actually, yeah. The bomb has been defused.
But yeah, like I can do just about anything, and I'll still be myself and all that, so it's not hard for me to kind of branch out.
Yeah. You could try. I'm sure people would really like you with like art streams. More.
Or like just chatting. We're doing.
Yeah. Have you? Yeah. I mean, you already do just chatting streams, don't you?
I do a few. Like I don't do them often, but I do some like where I just sit here and talk.
Which at this point I think it's like half my content. There's no beating around the bush. I'm not pretending to play Genshin. No, I'm just. See those streamers are like, oh, they play Genshin Impact, but it's really just chatting streams with the pulling from the Genshin community, which is funny. I know a few people who don't pretend, like they like repeatedly say that. Yeah, like I pretend to be a Genshin streamer.
Like just a pull in that community.
It's good though. You go, like, and you can always do like even if you were to like do more, like you can do more stuff to be like less common, but you still have to pull from your other parts. Like you could do. You haven't done any hand cam stuff, right?
Any hand cam? No, not really.
No, because like the hand cam stuff can be cool if you ever want to do something like. Have you ever gone to like model kit building?
No.
Or figure? Do you own any anime figures?
I have anime figures, but it's like the ones where it's only like one spot where you gotta put it in.
Well, those are just like those aren't really kits like the Gundams and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've never done a kit yet.
Yeah. There's.
I wouldn't mind doing an IRL shoot, just building a kit. Or
yeah, well, that's
doing,
not the.
like, Legos
It's not really like an. Well, I guess it's not. I don't. A lot of the
It
VTubers
would be considered IRL, plus, like, I don't mind showing my face. So,
okay,
like,
then it would just mean if you're gonna show you, if you would like, you could just normally people use a hand cam because that's just really what's like needed for that. But you can do that. There's also keyboard building streams. People like those.
Yeah, where you just like build a keyboard.
Yeah, the mechanical keyboard.
And then you have the.
Yeah, those take. That might be a little rough for you, honestly. For how long those take to build.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have the energy to do that. Because I know Shadow built one and took her like her stream was like 14 hours long.
Jeez.
Partly she went and I think she lubricated each because you also can lubricate each of the little things. It takes there's lots you can do. And she had issues too, but yeah, those can take a while. And I think she might have done stuff before. I don't know if V is in here. Or if V said time to make food.
Yeah, oh, yeah, we gotta wait for them to get back.
V. I always end up raiding while V's gone, just because I think V has this talent of like kind of leaving.
To raid before they're back.
Yeah, you know, I probably will. It just happens just because it's not so much like V. Like no, it's not because V's not here. It's just V. His energy point or some point is at a similar point when I normally end up ending. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like or V would leave to get food. Like oh well,
Yeah, they're getting close to the ending point here.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. We don't want you to exhaust yourself.
Yeah, because I do need to get someone strapped for bottles today too.
Ah, nice. Yeah. So you have. We can just sort of wrap up. Before while we do that. So we want to really quickly give everyone. You never did the proper introduction because it was cut off from my stream. I'm Baka.
Yeah. So let me actually introduce myself because there's people. Eat reminder, I already ate. I had a croissant. I need to limit it to once per stream.
What did you end up grabbing for food? You got to redeem.
I had a croissant.
Oh right, you did say that. You did. Yes, I remember you saying croissant.
I'll limit it to one per stream after.
No.
Anyway,
we're probably gonna end before that, Rexy.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so you gave yourself your Shaybie.
Okay. Hi, I'm Shaybie. Hello, guys. Chat. I'm Shaybie _ everyone's favorite VTuber, curses like a sailor. I'm a very gremlin VTuber. I'm very chaotic. My streams consist of a lot of anarchy, a lot of screaming, and a lot of cursing. If you like horror games and VR stuff, or just in general, just a variety of games, somebody who likes to scream a lot, I'm your gal. Come drop me a follow.
Yeah. And I'm
just a chaotic asshole.
Yes. And I have been Daishima, Magical Boy. I've been interviewing Shaybie here. And what are you doing for the rest of this week? Don't pull your whole schedule up because it's hard to see anyways.
I'm doing South Park, The Fracture of the Whole. We're starting that on Thursday, and then Friday it's VR Fridays where we play a VR game.
You're gonna be going right into Koikatsu VR. I got it. No.
Yes, let's play a foreign game on my channel.
Great, let's go. Speed run.
Even though your model is technically a porn game model.
In
all technicality, it is.
Yeah. We're gonna do Shaybie Twitch ban any %. Let's go.
Let's go. But yeah, that was Dai. You can do your introduction from my chat.
Yeah.
Some of them don't know you yet.
I'll give a more full introduction. So I'm DaiShimaVT Magical Boy. Let me turn my hand tracking on. Oh wait, you guys don't see that unless you're on.
Yeah, you can't see it unless.
Well, if you're on my
stream,
you see it. But hi.
1 second. Ugh.
It's fine. I do T streams every Sunday, and I also do 3 other streams each week. Now I do Tuesdays. What was that? What the fuck was that? Is that because of Elaine V's model? I mean, got comment?
What he said. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so I do. So I have Sundays. I do my T streams, and then I also stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, all at 11 a.m. PST. That's my new thing. I also do gaming and VTuber interviews during the week, other days, not Sundays. You know, that's the short of it. I don't know. They're comfy streams. Come vibe.
If you guys like
I do short streams. No, something.
Yeah,
I think my
12 hours.
last stream. Actually, how long was my T-stream? I think my last T-stream was like 11 hours. I did
just short
a 12.5-hour stream for a Bolt Hill game the day before.
Yeah, and I sort of played at the last second as you were ending, and I was like, shit.
Oh, it's fine.
But yeah, he just says short streams every day, like
It's
short
fine.
12,
It's
13 hours
fine.
straight.
It's fine. You don't need to stream that
Then
long.
there-
I don't do like you
Yeah,
do,
I
where
don't
you have you do a lot of you put a lot of your energy into the 3D modeling and stuff.
Yeah,
In
that's why I
VR
gotta
chat.
like divvy it up.
'Cause, like, it takes a lot of energy to like get into just do the VR stuff, honestly. And
Yeah,
so
it does.
So you're focusing on that. There's nothing wrong with that. You enjoy it.
Like I do both at the same time, and like I'm able to manage it, but not many people can, and I'm very proud of myself for that.
Yes. But as long as you don't push yourself too hard, we're all good.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking a vacation starting next week. December 24th, as soon as I end stream, I'm going.
Forever? No, I'm not gonna see you for a whole year.
You won't see me for the rest of the year.
Okay. Now let's see who be doing stuff.
Yeah, I gotta do my outro, so you can pick who we raid.
Okay. That was basically the outro for me. But
No,
like,
my outro is where I thank everybody and promote myself.
no, I could like. You guys already followed me already. If you're going to. If someone was going to follow, if someone was going to follow me, they probably already followed me. But I can also link my Twitter.
Okay, can I
my
just do
Discord.
my outro on yours and thank everybody?
Yeah, you can just do it. I don't care.
Okay. But anyway, thank you to Shiro Kami for the follow. Thank you, Call Me Whatever for the follow. Thank you, Mars Vivo for the follow. Thank you to Be Scream for the follow. Thank you to Be Scream for all of the bits. It was exactly 300. Thank you, Mason Boy, for the follow. Thank you, KVU for the follow. Thank you, Lovable Lucy for the follow. Thank you, Jay Bosniak for the follow. Thank you, Nizlo for the follow. Thank you, Arena for the host. And thank you, Yoshi for the follow. And then I gotta do my actual outro. That is not the outro. That is just the thanking. My outro, I goes very quickly.
Nice.
So anyway, if you're on my stream and you're enjoying your time here, why haven't you followed me or Daishima? You should follow both.
Exactly.
You should follow him and me. Like, right now. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? Why aren't you?
Dang, it's a little aggressive.
I always go aggressive. But anyway, if you already follow me and you want to be a little generous, you can use your Prime sub on me, buy a sub for $4.99, gift a gifted sub for $4.99, go to my tip jar, or if you like VR chat, do a nice model by me, go to Smart Smart Avatars, check out my Gumroad and my other Discord server. Talking about Discord servers, I have two. The one I just linked is for my avatar stuff, and this one is for streaming stuff. But if you don't want to join a Discord server, that's fine. I have social media, which is my SB's Work socials. I have a Twitter, a TikTok, and a YouTube. But I am most active on Twitter and Discord. That's the best place to go to see where I am. Like I said, very quickly.
Okay, I have found who we shall go into.
Okay, we didn't raid before V got back. They're back.
Oh, hey. V might
Perfect timing.
V may be back. It looks like a lot of people left, but that's how it goes. Everyone's like,
Oh,
at least my audience are like, oh, this person's raiding them. They just leave. It's like, thanks, guys.
Mine stay for the extra points that they can abuse me later.
They don't need the points. Everyone that watched me has like stupid amount of points.
Yeah, mine need the points. They like to spam hydrates.
I streamed too long. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and except for no V. I know you stay.
Waiting for 50k. Of course, you want the 50k reward.
I'm gonna message. I message who we're gonna go into.
And then I'm gonna do my final goodbyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will mute once I do that. But thank you for having me. Like, I really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. These are always a lot of fun. They're really about getting.
It was very chaotic when it.
They're really about getting to know my mutuals more, and I think those are almost always been accomplished.
Yeah, we got to talk a lot. You got to learn about me. I got to learn about you, and that's what this is for, to get to know each other.
All right. Well, I think I will start for the raid message. What should we do for the raid message? We're going into this is the we're going to Painted
Because I have my own raid message, but we can do something custom.
We just do Magical Tea House raid or sure. We just,
okay.
You can do whatever emotes you want. Magical Tea House interviews raid. Interviews house interviews.
Okay, Magical
raid.
Tea House raid is what I did.
Oh, dude, add interviews to their man. It doesn't really fucking matter.
Okay. There's a raid message for subscribers.
Okay, fine.
Magical Tea House raid.
All right.
Let me find a non-sub raid message thing. Okay. So I shall go do my outro now, but thank you for having me.
Okay.
It was a great time.
Okay. And this would be I need the cop that all this use as my for me. Feel free to use that with whatever emotes.
Yeah. Y'all better copy my message if you're in my chat.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to go grab. Oh geez, where's? I don't want. I'll just go DM to you. I just make sure. I just make sure I type her name correctly. I'm gonna slash raid over.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Later. There we go. We're raiding all over to people's. Yeah, there we go. Oh, cool. Can we go to the ending stream? Thank you so much, everyone. I do really appreciate everyone who comes and watches and vibes. All the lurkers do. I do appreciate it. Did she deafen? Was she smart enough to deafen? Oh, good. She was smart enough to deafen. All right. I'll see you guys on Thursday for Rune Factory 4. Control S. I have nothing to control. I can save your heart. I save stream. Stream will be saved. Alright, well, let me open up my tab with the stream. Let me unmute this. And I'm gonna mute my mic. See you guys later.